right up until it's time for everybody else pull up, I guess.
I was trying.
I already know how it goes down, man. Pull up to my YouTube, youtube.com. youtube.com/Tahir Moore. Pull up right now. What's good, Trey Day? What's good, everybody? Pull up, man. We're about to get it going right now. We waiting on 2 more people, Tony Baker and Tony Roberts. Lance, you text Tony? I think he got on too early. I feel like he got on like at 8:15 because I got an email. It's like your party is waiting on your Zoom. I was like, why? it's too early.
He texted me and asked me, did I get the invite from you? And I said no, but you text me right after that and said you sent it. So I'm guessing you sent it at that same time.
I put everybody on the same team.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we about to get it started over here. Pull up on the YouTube real quick. And it's on my channel, Ken. It's Tahir Moore. youtube.com/Tahir Moore. And we about to get it popping right now. So I see y'all over there at the party. Let's get it going. Jay, where your camera at, bro?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Ain't that a bitch?
We gotta get your face on him. Oh shit! Jay got shit. Jay, okay.
Got the whole shebang bang.
Oh, see?
Mm-hmm.
While you fucking around.
Hey, man. Hey, I love to see it, baby. I love to see it.
While you fucking around over there. Shit, me. Don't challenge me with a good time at the house.
Hey, man. Pull up like britches, bro.
Yeah.
I
can't even see. Let me see what the fuck I look like in the screen so I can.
Oh, we got Tony Roberts in this hole.
Hey, now.
Okay. And Tony Baker, we all know Tony Baker just don't come late, guys. That's just what he been doing lately. I don't know where he gets off.
That's just how you feel about everybody else right now?
That's how I feel about it lately, man. Tony Baker, he's going to piss me off with the bullshit. All right? I let him know a couple times. He pissing me off, Tony.
Tony doing a voiceover right now. Just saw some animals run down the street. That nigga was like, I'm on it. That nigga owned it.
Not without me.
Let's close this. Boom.
Jay Phillips, how you feeling, sir?
Man, I'm all right, bro. Just, you know, trying to keep one in the cannon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got my
audio ain't shit.
Now you sound good on this side, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
I'm trying to figure it out on my end though. I've been dealing with this. I've been podcasting.
We can hear you a little bit, Tom.
You said a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, you can't see me. I can't see me.
Turn your camera on. You gotta turn your camera on.
It's a button. No, ain't gone. You gotta see it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right, hold on. Let me get some light in here.
Tell Tony Baker to get his ass off of Twitch and come on to this live, man.
He on that Pornhub. You know how Tony get down. You gotta put his pants back on. Gotta get the lotion back right. You gotta
reset the scene.
Gotta get the DNA. The DNA got to, everybody know. It takes about 20 minutes. Get rid of the evidence.
Oh man, thank y'all for pulling up, man. This is another episode of Zooming with the Homies. Got some really special guests in the house, man. Returning, y'all know my homie Lance Woods is in the building. One of the funniest guys from SAC. Toured with his brother many different times. He's a stand-up guy all around. So thank you so much, Lance, for pulling back up. Yes. Then we got Mr. Jay Phillips. He's one of my big bros in the game, man. Jay Phillips.
Yeah.
First of all, one of the most humble guys and coolest guys you'll ever meet in your life. All right. Nothing but great things to say about this guy, and anybody that meets him will say the absolute same.
I beg to differ.
I accept. Fuck you, Tony. Slow down with that. I ain't hear what all you said.
I can't stand it.
This nigga said, fuck you too fast.
We should do a tour called The Tortoise and the Hare.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Go ahead, man, with your speech, man.
Yeah, but just a solid brother, man. Never hesitates to put somebody on game.
True.
When I first moved out here, it was a big bridge, a big gap between the younger cats and the vets. And Jay has never been one of those people to shy away from speaking to people. You don't have to have a whole lot of credits for him to have a conversation with, and I always appreciated that about him. Tony Roberts, I've never had the pleasure of working with per the stage, but
and you won't.
Don't swing nothing.
But you get.
You know what? You did my room.
No, I just fucking with you.
You did my room. I want to say a couple weeks before the corona and all of that happened. You happened to be in town and you came up. You did the room. You did like a hot 7 minutes. And you got the fuck off stage really fast.
I remember that.
It was the Wednesday night joint. So
I remember that shit.
Yeah,
That's
one
where
of
you
the
caught the virus then.
What did you say, Lance?
That's where you caught the virus.
Crazy as shit.
But one of the funniest comedians I've ever seen in my life, man. You know, a comics comedian, one of those people that just has the energy. You don't know where it comes from.
I do.
You know where it comes from, Jay?
Where it come from, Jay?
This nigga won't stop. That's where it come from.
Welcome to hell, bitch.
Tony 99. Goddamn it, this motherfucker got the energy of a 4-year-old. I love that nigga, man.
You got my cash app up?
I'm about to do it right now. So
because I want to get Jay some books with my money.
I got books, nigga. I got access to at least 19 books within 30 seconds. Nigga, I can walk back with a stack of goddamn books right now, nigga. Don't challenge me with the books.
I love that nigga, man.
I can put some Negro books out for. I can pull a book out that's relevant, nigga.
Okay.
Man, that nigga got road stories, nigga. That nigga, man.
Hell yeah.
He been beating these streets for a long time, man.
Long time, bro. Yes, sir.
I'm looking at the comments. Elizabeth Moody, how about you stop screaming at me?
Okay. All right.
People just yelling. Put Sabrina in. First of all, if Tony's not gonna come in, he needs to text me, let me know, because I want to make sure I still have the spot for him. We still got 2 more people coming in, and if Sabrina wants to get in, Sabrina got my number. Sabrina can text me at any point. So y'all just stop yelling at me. Shit.
Hey man.
Your freckles are sensitive.
Huh?
Your freckles are sensitive.
Hey man, they just yelling. You don't listen. I do this show 4 nights out of the week, and everybody want to be right. They be like, "Nigga, do this." I'm like, "Shut up."
Everybody know you do it, and that's why everybody should be on time, man. For real, I'm a stellar to that shit. I hate being late. Lance will tell you, Lance never on time. This first time he beat me somewhere ever.
You know what's crazy?
You know it.
He was like, when he gave me your information, he was like, I'm gonna let you know out the gate. Tony ain't gonna text you back. All right, he gonna text you back. When he ready to fucking text you back, but don't expect to get text back. And I text you the first time, and you was like, I'll get back with you.
Because I kept saying, who in the hell is Tahara? I don't know no nigga in the Middle East. What the fuck is he texting me? I got 2 dogs. I don't need a camel. Nigga, who is this?
Who you say, a camel? Did you say a camel?
But Lance told me who you were. I said, oh shit, let me test the nigga back. My bad. My bad.
Leave it honest.
So listen, I do this show. I don't have a Patreon. I would never put the show behind a paywall. I do the show in hopes that you guys will see new comedians, see new talent that you guys like, and you will start surrounding them with love and support. And so at this point, I always ask all my guests to change their name to their Cash App. So if you guys like what you're seeing, you want to support them, please do that. Bless them with a little something. Everybody on this Zoom tonight is a traveling comedian. And right now, where we're not able to travel, it affects our income. It affects our household and how we pay bills to take care of our family. So I want to ask everybody to change their Cash Apps. I'm sorry, their names, their screen names to their Cash App so people can bless you tonight. That's all I ask you guys to do is take care of my guests while they're here.
They got 50. I don't know how to do that.
Hold on. Well, I'll change yours, Tony. Let me.
God damn, nephew.
What is it? 1916 Tony Roberts? Is it?
I know it's gonna be a quiz, nigga. I know it's gonna be a quiz.
Is it segregation was better, Roberts?
God damn.
Hey, you gotta
Big Wheels and hula hoops. My Cash App is Big Wheels and hula hoops.
Give that nigga a minute to go get his day planner.
If you want to send Tony Roberts money, you gotta go to Western Union and send it that way. That's only the.
Jay, don't act young. That ain't your real face. Nigga, you playing
that. I'm about 4 years behind you, nigga.
What's your Cash App, Tony?
Money sign. You need your ass beat initials. YNYAB-T Roberts.
Damn.
YNYAB-T Roberts.
Okay, that is.
All right.
You need your ass beat.
I don't know how to do this shit.
I'll change yours too, Jay. What's your cash app?
Uber driver. White women only.
You done, nigga?
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. All right. J. Phillips live. Just like
Okay.
that. J. Phillips live had the fucking money sign and then J Phillips.
I got you. All right, we got you in there, man.
Good.
Tony Roberts, man, what the hell you been doing since you've been on quarantine?
Writing, man. Been writing and taking care of my kids. Y'all hit that cash app. I got 2 kids with flies in their face. We ain't eating right. Come here, show them the flies. You want take the damn shirt off. You want the money, don't you? So
come in to show the flies.
Me and Liz, we did a couple of things online, a couple of pieces of stand-up, but we just been keeping relevant, like everybody else. Every time you look, everybody on live IG. So, so me and Lance, we in the middle of this documentary we shooting right now, man. We're gonna take about 3 weeks to finish that, and then I'm gonna shoot. I think before that's over, I think I'm gonna go in the club with my own backdrop and shoot a 1 hour in front of the camera, man.
Hey, that's awesome.
No crowd. Called lockdown. Laughter with the lockdown. Something. I don't know what to call it. Shit. But
it's a lot of options out there that you can do and really have a virtual crowd where you can actually, because I feel like the one element that's missing from the virtual shows is the audience laughter. So that there are ways where you can actually hear their laughter while they're watching you. So that kind of gives you that energy to feed off of and keep going.
You know what? When I did on 2 years, the morning show in San Francisco, right? A couple of years ago. And it got to me like that. I was trying to be funny on the air, but I couldn't hear nobody. And I got the response was crazy. So that taught me that how to do it without a crowd. As long as you believe you're doing it, somebody gonna laugh.
Well, that also has to do with the fact that even your whisper is on volume 10. So,
that might be Freckle Cheetah. Look here, Cheetah.
God damn it, I got a microphone. This nigga's blowing me out.
Tony has an exclamation point before he starts talking and after he finishes his sentence. Like everything is in caps, Times Roman, size 100 font.
This nigga gotta rev up his throat before he start talking.
Look at that.
All right, nigga, what y'all doing?
Oh, man. Tony, everybody, this is how I know people have been waiting for Tony Roberts to get on like the internet, because Jay's been flirting with the internet for a couple, but Tony, they don't see you on here too much, and everybody's telling you to do their favorite joke of yours. I've seen the crackhead cheetah or the freckle cheetah or the crackhead auntie or something like that, or somebody being on fire. Everybody's just saying
man, that's the most. Yeah, I want to do a greatest hits, but I can't. Somebody give me an old joke from like 7-8 years ago, man. Like one of my specials, and I can't remember how it goes sometimes. I'm like, damn, I forgot about that.
Right?
I know behind Jay's curtain, it's an old bitch with a stenographer back there. Cause he ain't gonna remember none of this shit. He old. Pull the curtain, Jay. Let's see the bitch.
Hey, you get in front of that goddamn carryout with that menu behind you, nigga. It look like an old Chinese spot menu, nigga.
That's when Tony thought he was gonna be a rapper. That's an album. That's a No Limit
that's
album.
My lyrics.
Right there.
That's my lyrics. They remember my old song, dude. When I did Colonic, when I did all the songs, the words didn't make no sense.
When I bought it,
they requested that today.
There go Baker.
Here you go.
Yeah.
He be making dogs talk. When he do the voices, dude, I be like, this shit is silly as shit.
This nigga out here making up a whole new language.
This nigga just did some push-ups.
Oh,
man, y'all got the professional background. Y'all out. Let me throw a shirt on, man. Y'all out here.
Man, I see your bedpost, nigga. I don't never want to see a nigga bedpost.
I see a piece of hair just came out. Somebody in there. You got somebody tied up.
Just one arm tied up.
One arm.
It's 9:15. You fresh out the bed for what?
Fresh out for what?
Yeah, I know what happened.
With the
I told Tony he bought the headboard from the Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, that's that.
That's the Harriet Tubman collection.
Y'all gonna leave my Civil War bed frame alone.
That came with a white bitch handcuff to it.
I bought this from a Confederate soldier. Y'all gonna leave me alone.
You gotta be
autographed nickels behind that motherfucker.
Oh, don't get these blinds in the back.
Don't get the blinds.
Don't get the blinds. So y'all got the backdrop, and Jay Phillips got the smooth jazz lighting in the back. Tony Roberts got the I'm a step and repeat in the back.
Jay Phillips like he working on a new album with Kim. Like him and Kim about to drop the smoothest jazz album this side of the Mississippi.
Well, hey, this was my attempt at figuring out what this whole new era is supposed to look right. It's in my garage, nigga. I got 2 curtains and I got hella lights, so I can make this shit look like I want to, nigga. If I turn this camera the other way,
it look dope. You got the microphone and shit. That shit look dope, dude.
Here's the thing. This is what let me know Jay is doing way better than me. The fact that he has a garage, the fact that he has somewhere he can go and turn into a studio.
A garage? I'm in my living
room.
Hey man,
look at Tony face. The garage.
A garage.
Hey man, y'all more than welcome. Y'all bros, man. Come on by.
Like when you got, I'm out in the garage. Like, come on, man.
Look at Joey.
That's me, man.
Joey
Williams. My whole family in the pool right now. My whole family. I'm the only one ain't out there. They night swimming. I'm up here giggling with these niggas.
My apartment building don't even have a garage.
I bet your apartment building got a pool.
No. Nope.
Lance live in the same apartment complex with a barber, and he won't go see that nigga.
Joey Wells got the dark set up.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little sexy in here. No,
nigga, never with 6 niggas.
Oh my god, this
wrong room. Wrong room. This the wrong room. My bad.
Yes.
Well, nigga, I'm gonna need to put my clothes on. I got
nigga like he's under the bed.
Nigga, what? See that? Why is Tony yelling for no reason? This yelling.
You act like you don't know who he is.
This nigga in Sacramento, so he feel like he got to yell so we can hear him. This nigga here.
Why don't you light a candle, you witness protection program ass nigga?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable talking to you like this, Joey.
I know, man.
Wait a minute, I gotta.
That nigga got no pants on.
That's kind of it right there. I just took a shower. I didn't want to wear no new drawers.
Is that wine in the back, Joey? He's trying to seduce us, man.
Yeah, this is the wrong room. I forgot. This is the wrong room. My bad. I'm sorry.
This nigga trying to virtually rape somebody in this. he go take him some virtual pussy this evening.
Oh man. Hey, what you been doing? What you been maintaining? What you been keeping busy with, bro?
Who is that, me?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I've been lucky, man. I've been on the thank you, Joey. Now I feel comfortable.
Way better, Joey.
Okay, yeah. My bad.
No, I've been working, man. I've been producing the DL Hughley show. So we just got we just got picked up for on LOL network. So we've been rocking on that. We got about 3 more weeks with them, and then we see where we go from there. But other than that, radio every day. I'm on with D. So we do we broadcast.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Got checks over there.
Jay,
man, what happened to TV One? What the fuck? Why they fuck that up?
TV One, I don't know, man. We was coming down to the wire with with time for them to renew and whatever, and our numbers was blowing everything that they had on the station away, and they knew what DL was about to ask for. I think that's what it was.
And they got out of there
right before it was time to negotiate. They were like, "Yep, well." So them
niggas like, we ain't give you no raise. That's a lie.
Like all that raise shit we was talking about.
I was about to buy so many bow ties with that money. It's not even funny.
I know. White people scared of DL. They was black and they won't give him a raise. They weren't even white. White people scared of him.
It worked out, man, and we got to a spot to where we don't have to watch our mouth. You know what I'm saying? We can go in there and have a little bit more creative freedom. So we pushing the envelope a little bit, but we ain't got no budget right now. But we just pushing the envelope with what we can. So it's a lot of little editorials. I'm jumping in, trying to play the not trying. I'm playing the role like Roy Wood Jr. does with the Daily Show and all of that.
Okay.
So I'm coming in doing little pieces and stuff like that. I knock something out every week. I ain't do nothing this week because there's so much shit going on for me to be in there trying to make a ha. You know what I mean?
I say you can, man. I say you can think something funny out of anything. You ain't got to specifically talk about this. Talk around it.
I get you, but not today. I ain't. Hey, man, we made an executive decision.
Yesterday. I took a day off. I ain't got nothing funny.
Tony from Detroit, they don't ever take a day off. They don't give like fuck.
I don't know where it went, but I did my part. That's all I can do. I threw one rock. Let me tell you, my brother-in-law did. This nigga when I got a gun, he bought the gun, and they didn't have the bullets. It was out of bullets. This nigga came home with
some more weight.
He came home with a paperweight. He came home with a shiny ass lethal paperweight.
You should have bought some nunchucks, nigga. You ain't gonna,
you gotta leave that in the box till you get your goddamn bullets, nigga. You can't show a nigga that.
Nigga outside just yelling. When I get these bullets, nigga, I'm lighting this bitch up.
It's over for everybody in the week, nigga.
You know what's in this Amazon box right here, nigga? You know what's in this Amazon box?
So everybody going there getting gunned up, dude.
Hey, and you out in Sacramento, nigga. Hey, let me tell you something. They waiting out there. They waiting. They bullshit. Hey, man, like I said, my brother live out there, and nigga, I know, like they back there. Them motherfuckers up in them hills going like this. Please, Trump, give us the word.
Give
us the word. Ooh,
they are.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
You see them marching by that group of white folks today. All of them just standing out there with their automatic guns, just standing in front of their cribs. It's like about 30 of them motherfuckers, man. Yeah. They bought that shit now.
Hey, man.
But it's really bad in DC, man. And DC is like another level, man, because that's where the government's supposed to per se be. So they really going. They ain't touching the fence. They threatening.
No, they can't. They ain't fucking with that fence, dog.
No, that fence.
You don't ever. I mean, I'm from there. Y'all know that, nigga.
I know that.
The rule is you could do whatever you want to, but you can't even put your hand. I put my hand inside of there to get a picture without the bars in front of it before. When I'm telling you, them niggas was on their way. On their way. It was two niggas behind me. Yeah. I just stuck my hand through the joint like that and was just taking a second, nigga. I turned around and looked. It was two of them niggas flocking me like, yo. You
finna get a free ass whooping is what you finna get.
Man. Yeah, on a day when nothing was happening.
Joey, people are asking for your cash app, man. They want to bless you tonight. What's your cash app?
That's love. J Phillips Live. Jay.
I got you, Jay. I got you. I'm talking about Joey Wells.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know it. I just give niggas money, so I don't even know.
Like you've been in the attic writing books.
I have. Tony Roberts ain't shit.
You got 5 novels ready.
Joey do got a novelist beard though.
Like, no. It's me. Novel. It's me, Frederick Douglass. We talking about how we gonna be free. You know, Tony was one of the free slaves. You know that, don't y'all?
I didn't know that.
Wait a minute.
No, it's
I'm about 10 years, maybe 10 years older than him. But
you're not that old.
Older than me.
That's because you don't let your hair grow.
You still talk like this. If and I don't, then I ain't.
If and I don't.
If and I don't.
Tony Baker, man, let me do one of the voiceovers with you, man.
Don't do it, Tony. He'll fuck your shit up. Don't do it. I swear to God. Every time somebody let Tony get in their shit, he fuck it up and take it.
He gonna be loud as shit. Come on, nigga, let's
go. As soon as you let him do it, he gonna be like this. Hey, y'all, I've been doing these animal voices for years, y'all. Watch this.
Skibbity paps, skibbity paps, skibbity paps.
Don't be saying that shit in front of Tahara.
Tony gonna be like this. How in the haberdasher, you know what I'm trying to say, y'all. How in the habit, and then he gonna throw his towel. He gonna be like this. How in the haberdasher?
Dude, I do good, dude. That nigga messed up.
Who? Me?
All his animals will start like this. It was me, Ben Franklin. The nigga with the peanut. What that nigga name with the peanut? What's the nigga name with the peanut?
It was in Harriet that came over there talking about she was going free and we wasn't fucking with her. So he was like,
"He's stubborn as shit
over here." So we let Harriet go. Who knew that bitch was gonna be free?
Hey, has anybody actually been down there to the protest and seen it big?
No, I didn't go down to. I didn't go down to the big joint, but on my way home one day, I saw a little. They was doing a rally by my son's high school, so I pulled over for a minute, said what's up, and then kept it moving. But it was one of the real calm joints.
They literally pulled the car over and say, "Hey man, y'all all right? Y'all good?
Y'all good?
I found a good parking space. I found the parking space.
He was just supporting the cause while the light was red. He was like, "What's it turn green?" Hey, I appreciate what y'all doing. Hey, the light y'all.
I gave 4 fist pumps and a salute, nigga. I was like, yeah, all right, dude. Yeah.
Tony Baker, tell him about your Saturday when you tried to go.
Oh yeah, shit. I went down there Saturday to we hit the Grove. It took me mad long to find parking. When you looking for parking, you lose your passion. Like you be passionate. Yeah, and then once you go around the block 3 times, you be like, you know what, man? I ain't do Black Lives Matter? I don't even know, man. I gotta find the spot.
I know Black Lives ain't got no parking spaces
before I got
no parking lots.
Hey man. You got to know how to protest. This shit is like, you got to know how to do it. Like, this motherfuckers out here, this is all they do. Them niggas will tell you, like, where to park, how long to park over there, where they going to meet at. Nigga, it's some people out here, this is what they do.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If crackheads knew what was going on, this would be their time to make a killing. Because crackheads always know where the best parking spots are. And they got you in them bitches. If they knew what the fuck was going on, I'm like, hey, come on over here. Nigga, I come over this dumpster, right? Come on.
The crackheads and homeless people, when they gas them, they eat it up. Bring it. They just get high for it. They want the gas.
That's mouthwash to them.
They want the gas.
I needed this.
We've been getting text messages that they're going to leave downtown and come up here, and we're going to go up there with the white folks and mess up in their neighborhoods going up top. They ain't coming up here. Up here. First of all, the first store is about 6 miles from me. And then it's nothing but cow pastures and big ass farms. You don't want to walk that far to get to my neighborhood because you ain't that process. Protesters are not that healthy. Somebody gonna have asthma. Somebody gonna sit down. You don't want to come out here.
Where you live at, Lance, in Sacramento?
I'm in the Thomas, like right by the airport.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Now you talking about far out. He over there, like it's the border. Lance out there, like it's white people out there still think that Lance should be working in their yard right now. Now this nigga's out there looking at him like this. So he just gonna keep walking like that, huh? He got one more day. I swear for God.
He get called boy 4 times a year.
Low key, they think Lance is a young Whoopi Goldberg with his hair like that. They like,
yeah, Lance is there.
Now Lance,
he could have been on Django. He could have been on 12 Years a Slave.
Hey, wait! Why you bullshitting? I am looking at his hair, jealous as
he could have played one of the bitches on The Help. He could have played anything. He got so much range.
Lance don't even know it, but see, myself, Tony, both Tonys are looking at his hair like this. Ought to just cut that shit off.
Yeah.
He ain't got to have his hair out here.
I'll
like
rob
that.
Lance for that. You know, I catch him slipping in Sacramento. Like, yeah, let me get that.
Yeah, cutting that shit off.
That whole hairline, player.
It's a haircut. Don't make it murder.
Wait a minute. Whole wig off it.
It's a haircut, nigga. Don't make it murder.
Hey, has any of y'all let your hair grow?
On my Instagram 10 minutes later, like, what's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's get that nigga hair right now. He froze.
Nigga. Nah. Hey, them white people cut his internet off. Over there. He on the internet.
Why he get froze like that though?
Right. He's going off in the freeze too.
Oh, they cut him off. They cut him off.
They ain't like rob him for that though.
Wait,
here's the question. Lit on his goddamn computer.
Hey, has any of y'all just said, fuck it, I'm gonna let my hair grow and see if it can grow?
I did it.
Nah, I don't even want to see what it's going.
The whole cast of the Fresh Prince came to me. They was in my house calling me Uncle Phil.
Yeah, that cul-de-sac. Yeah, that.
You know what? I went back in for a little bit accidentally. It like I looked up and it'd been like 2 weeks before I shaved my head.
Oh no, yeah.
So I had like a Caesar cut, you know, from most of the way where I thought that I could hang in there, but then my hairline was like, hey, bro, like I'd still needed some topics. Nigga, I ain't trying to fuck with.
Hey, look at it. Look, you see, look. See that? Yeah, see that? That's all hair right there.
Yo, you gotta cut that shit, man. You
No. Wait.
Listen, my video gonna get flagged if you keep showing that shit, Joey. That's you basically showing bad dope. Like if you showing bad cocaine, that's basically what you just did right there.
No, that's all good. You don't see me with the right side though. Strategically, I didn't let y'all see. You ever drove to a lake and you like driving down the road and then the lake open up? That's how my hair look right now.
Yo,
you can
my
hairline
on the left
I got a hairline.
On the left
I got a hairline, but back here, nigga, it's.
When my hairline was down here, I had all the bitches. Hey, look, in 11th grade, my shit was right here, nigga.
In 11th grade,
I took my school picture like this.
11th grade.
Right here, nigga. Look, they was calling me sir. Niggas are older than me.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I'm trying to get to class. You like this, nigga? I'm in there with you.
Yo,
Move over.
Had the Phillips Wheatley in 11th grade.
The Phillips Wheatley.
I didn't lose my hair till like I was like in my 40s. I lost my hair.
Now I shaved mine when I just turned like 30. Dude. It was just like I was like Stephen A. Smith. It was hanging in there. It was hanging in there. My forehead looked like a soccer field for flies. Oh, this was running room.
Running room.
Tony, do you remember your last haircut? You remember the last one? The last time you went to the barbershop?
Yeah.
Was it?
Matter of fact, it was right before the corona. I was on the road. I was in Richmond, Virginia, and I just went by this guy. He was a fan, and he said, I got a barbershop right here. So I said, well, give me the straight razor. He gave me the straight razor hookup. And that lasted forever.
You do straight razor on your head? You ain't
I do a razor on my head. I use the Gillette 5.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all really use it?
Y'all go hard. I do the pit bull, the pit bull shaver, the little spinning joints, man.
Oh yeah,
that work?
Oh dude, wait a minute.
Hell yeah. I'm all out.
Use a bevel.
Oh, I need to use that.
Jay, I just got that. I just ordered that. It came in the mail, but it don't go down all the way to the skin, but it go low as shit.
Oh, it do. Yeah, it go down to my skin.
TV and just go.
I do mine with shaving cream though. With the shaving cream, that shit get you right down to nothing.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I heard. I went in the bathroom and slapped it on my wife's hand.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Deep down, I'm in my mind. I'm like this. It might come back, and it ain't coming back at all.
It ain't coming back, bro.
My wife hit me with this one day. She was like this. Yeah, you should just go ahead. It's not coming back. I wanted to go. Who the fuck? Don't kill my dream. I'm up here fucking in my mind.
If it come back, it's gonna be like Jordan with the Wizards.
Yeah.
That nigga said my hairline gonna be 4 or 5. That's what he said. My hairline gonna be.
That shit gonna be trash.
You know what? It's gonna come back, but it ain't gonna be on top. And you gotta hang out with bitches named Peaches and Gloria.
Gloria?
And Ernestine. If you hear them, they don't care.
Nah, Barbara. There you go.
Ain't no more Barbaras out there.
It's 3 of them.
Oh, snap. That's funny.
Hey, I remember the last time this used to be a chick used to braid my hair. And I was like, I got a little problem, like right here in the corner. I was like, if it ever get too bad, just tell me. Don't keep me out here. Don't put me in the street. She was like, okay. I said, all you gotta do is go. It's time. Nigga, about 2 months went by. She was braiding one day. She's like, Joey, it's time. I was like, all right, what you got? You ready to go? You got to hurry up. Or you almost done? She's like, it's time. I was like, I know. I'll get up. What you want? And she was like this, Joey, remember what you told me? It's time. I was like, oh no, right now? She's like, look, I'm gonna put a design in here, but it really ain't nothing over in the corner.
I'm gonna put a design in here.
She said it's gonna be like a railroad track, but it ain't really no track for the train to be on. So
Joy's old headshot is still at the Comedy Union when he had braids. Now
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
I think I cut him like a week after that.
Hey, Jay, Tony, you still got your first headshot?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm wearing a hat.
I got a hat to the back with a tank top on doing this. I'm living in New York. My first little photo. I thought it was LL Cool J.
Oh shit.
Yo, do the pose again. Do the pose again, Tony.
Mine. I had shoulder length braids and a leather coat.
Oh damn!
I had the black leather coat, nigga. I felt like I was.
I'm gonna show y'all my
for the
headshot
Matrix.
right now.
Oh yes, y'all gotta see Tony Baker's headshot.
Nigga,
This shit finna throw you for the loop.
let me tell you something. I was so dumb. I did this. with my hat turned to the back. I was like,
Nigga, that's worse than this, nigga.
I'm mad the photographer didn't say nothing. He took it too, which is like this. He took it was like
No,
this.
you got to hit it over your head though, nigga. This one.
Oh shit! Ain't none of that.
Oh,
shit
look at
good.
this nigga headshot.
Hell no.
Come on, man, show it.
That ain't even you.
Let me see it.
Hey, they gave him those negatives. Go, here you go. He was like, this not me. Just put it up. It's you. It's you.
Because everybody know a comic.
Oh, look at Tony!
Oh my God. That's Tony Terry.
So that picture looked like he drive an IROC.
No, he don't. He drive a Beetle.
Nah, that picture look like
Shit, Tony.
Volkswagen Bug.
he
Oh
kept
my
a picture.
God. No,
That picture like he kept a picture of Milli Vanilli in his wallet with his mouth cut out.
Tony, it looked like you sing, I wanna sex you up. And they was like, nah, we don't need you no more. Okay.
Look at the R&B eyes, man.
Nigga, that's all that.
Oh my God. That is so bad.
It gets worse.
I know.
Oh,
What is the one
you had some hammer pants, didn't you, Tony? You had some
with
hammer
the
pants.
khakis and the blue shirt, Tony.
Uh-oh.
Murky Wilcox.
Oh no, what?
Are you serious? Look at that smile, dude.
Yo,
That is a smirk.
like somehow you look like Shaq in that picture.
For real.
Look like, hey, that picture look like it. Hey, put it back up again. Put it back up again. My turn for it's over. Put it up there. Hi, my name is Tony, and I take pussy.
I'm a Gemini.
He look like he'll drug you right there, nigga.
I got Pisces vibe.
That nigga,
Snap.
I drug you.
Tony,
I
you
can't
should
believe.
That's a rapey mustache, dog.
Tony,
I know that was the
should-
style back in the day, but that's
Nah.
I
rapey.
always hated Tony Baker's mustache. When
Tony ain't
Baker
gonna lie to me.
mustache,
That
was
was Tony. Those are Tony high school pictures. He just put them out as a headshot. He ain't gonna lie to me. Who is this?
Uh-oh.
With the blue shirt? Wait, is the shirt tucked in, Tony? The shirt is tucked in.
Oh my God.
Oh, with a big belt.
That is the worst. That's my favorite worst picture of Tony.
Nigga, how you wear a shirt you can't see your thumbs?
Because it's a nightgown. It's a nightgown that buttons up the front. It's not even a shirt.
If he didn't tuck that in, it would cover his whole ass.
Oh,
Look at the hands, man. I ain't know what to do, man.
Look at this.
no, look at that dude. Oh, he looked like he an extra on NYPD. That's what he looked like.
How you look like you had a hip hop album that didn't sell?
What? What kind of smile is that? What is you doing with your
That was that. Nigga, please bring it.
Nah, nigga, that's that. I got one dimple pose.
Oh, no, he drew that dimple in. That ain't even a real dimple. He drew that in. He was like this. That nigga kept doing this the whole time. Wait, hey, when I get it, you gotta hurry up and take the picture. Do it now. That nigga do it like this.
Hold on. I gotta see if I can find mine since we doing this. Let me see.
Right.
Y'all going in. Okay.
No, I gotta find mine.
See,
I
he
gotta
ain't got
find
headshots with no
Come on,
picture.
Joey, man. Come on, Joey. Come on. I know you got
Hey,
something.
mine's been black, white, and I had a green sweater on. No, nigga, I thought I was doing it. In a chair. I was in a chair turned backwards.
Oh, no, dude. You better not.
In the chair backwards.
Oh,
That nigga was saying, hey, in the middle of his picture.
You got to let Lance see that one he got it with the suit on, with the purple suit on.
oh
Purple
shit.
suit on.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was like 3 years ago. That wasn't even old.
That wasn't no headshot.
Lance
Okay,
had a
here we
purple
go.
suit.
There was no headshot, though. Let me see.
Hey, who's that? Tahir, who is that? Is that your cousin?
No, you,
Tahir, who's that
Yeah.
nigga right there? Who's that
I
nigga?
don't know.
Ain't that?
Oh, you know what that nigga do right there.
Ain't that the mayor of Alabama of Birmingham?
That nigga eat old yogurt. That nigga right there eat old yogurt. That's what he do right there.
Hey, hold on.
You like, you know what? Your God, he gonna kill you. You stole his face.
Who is that nigga with all them teeth in his mouth?
I definitely had the Yo Gotti forehead on that one.
Oh man, yeah, that's like a Browns movie screen, son. Let me say the last one. Let me say the last one. He looking away.
The look away.
Look all right there.
In the leather jacket.
Here, man.
Oh, you talking leather jackets, nigga? Here you go, leather jackets.
What? Let me tell you though, you look just like that today in the face. You ain't changed.
Jay look like a lost fish. I know they said it was an aquarium somewhere around this motherfucker, right?
Jay, you like you spit on kids that spelling bees, nigga. You a bully.
This the one I thought was gonna get me signed for sure. This the one I thought was gonna get me signed for sure. This picture right here.
You like you been in a car wreck, nigga. That's a neck break. That's, man, you gotta show that again. Put that shit up.
Put that up. Let me see that to here. Let's see that one more time.
Hey, Phil,
Yeah.
Joey, what that look like?
To hear like I gotta watch.
I know what time it is. Do you?
Do you?
Oh, is that a no shirt on underneath the leather?
That nigga was definitely in a Maxwell video. He definitely was in a Maxwell video, and no.
I know what time it is. Do you?
Oh man, I don't know what I was thinking on a lot of these posts. They was like,
They was like, just do it.
Does that mean you gonna shoot a gun and catch the bullet? What the fuck is
This
this?
looks funny with the smooth
Who
face.
told you to do this?
Tahir, you was just going for it, huh? You was like, they was like, go for it. You was like, I'm going for it.
Joey, I didn't Google headshots or nothing. I just was like, I need some headshots. I'm in
The
LA.
photographer was like, go ahead, give me some Forrest Gump. Give me some radio.
No muscles, no nothing. Just like, yeah, this is the shot I need.
That's like that. That's better than the that's better than the look away.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
look at
Jay Phillips. That's after they cut the hair. Wait, Jay, is that after you cut the dread?
That's right after his magic trick.
Nobody watch.
See, that's after a magic trick. Look, I can make you disappear.
We bring you the hot topics.
That picture looked like you are a politician fighting for left-handed rights.
Yeah.
The rights of all left-handed people.
You look like an attorney with no client.
Oh no, I forgot. This is the worst one. This is the worst one right here. That's
Oh shit.
Oh, to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
you
put
got
that.
1 foot out the closet on that one.
Oh.
Oh no.
There's a nigga kneeling down in front of you on that one.
Oh, you saying he needs some inspiration for that one? That's what you saying he needed.
That nigga's like, yeah.
no.
See what it is.
Now, look at Tony though. Look at Tony.
Y'all see the shirt? Look at my shirt though. Look, man.
Oh, Tony Stratton. Look at Joey, dog.
Look at
Joey,
Joey.
that's
though.
Joey Will.
Joey got 2 pairs in each jaw. That's what it looks like.
Let me see Joey.
Stocking up for winter with all of that shit in your mouth.
Bro.
Man, you like the dangerous milkman, nigga.
Oh shit. We got Tacarra Williams in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What up, man? Car?
That's my girl there, man. You talking about thick and sexy? Look at this nigga trying to get. That's a commercial. That's a commercial.
Picture right there.
You got some parts on that.
I bought it.
Hey, no, I did get some show of that.
Yeah, look at Jay. That's the one at the Comedy Union of Jay Phillips right there.
Oh yeah, that's what y'all. Yeah, that's
Yep,
that's
that's
Jay
one of
Phillips.
the
Hot.
unions.
He just got dropped off in L.A. right there. He's like,
You was Jamie Foxx's boyfriend then.
Nigga,
Yo, Lance, man. Cue
nigga,
it
hell
up.
no. You bet. Okay. All right, Tony. Don't fire up a month though. All right, goddamn.
Joey, Joey, go back to that last one.
Okay,
Go back to
Joey.
that last one, Joey.
Let me see that last one again, Joey.
Go back to the last one, Joey.
Wait, not that nigga, right?
No, the one who was like,
Oh yeah, that nigga right there.
that nigga's like, oh, didn't know I farted it. Didn't know I
That's
couldn't
the
fart here.
I'm funny with Joey. He's like,
I thought this was a fart-free community right here.
Hey, I thought that was hot too.
Flex a little
I
hard.
don't understand how hard it is to make a pose.
Nigga, that's just.
We don't be knowing what to do. We be like, all right.
I have no
You
clue.
could
You
just
know what?
snap. You could just
You know
snap.
what? I got a good tip though, from Lance Woods actually.
Okay.
He said, all you gotta do is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and do just anything, but keep it different. 1, 2, 3. And then the photographer just be clipping, dude. I did that by my last headshots. Got some dope shit. I mean, I'm telling you. But if you're sitting there and try to think, you'll do this, and your next one be this, then this, then this, then this, then this.
Yeah.
You be like, nah, nigga, I ain't paying you.
You just
I can draw that.
And hey, this was crazy. I remember when I took my first headshot way back, so they was black and white, right?
Right.
My mother was like this. The fuck is this ugly ass black and white picture? How you get it in color? I was like, Mama, that ain't what they do. They ain't getting no headshots in color. That shit look ugly. I was
We
like,
can
what?
go to Sears.
Nigga, she was that. Hey, right? She was like, you should get it color. Don't be like everybody else. Fuck them. I was like, Mama, the industry they ain't gonna never have no color picture. She was like this. They should. This shit right here.
He was
This
right.
Yep.
She was like,
You'd have been sitting in a cornucopia at Sears.
I remember when I first moved out to LA, my mom told me, she was like, well, so what you gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna start acting. I'm gonna start acting. She was like, well, did you tell them you want to be actor? I was like, tell who? She was like, tell Hollywood.
Them.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell
they didn't know you was
Hollywood.
coming.
Like that was a number for Hollywood to hey, just want to let you motherfuckers know I'm out here. So whenever you're ready.
No, I went through that for years. My aunt always taught me, it's my go home to Detroit. When your TV show? When are you gonna
Right.
can't you call somebody? What that boy name with the big face? Can he help you? And then my uncle jump in like this.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this
I
nigga.
got a friend that used to sing with the Temptations.
You
Like I asked the hard hitting questions on Lance Woods.
Nigga.
This nigga, he looked like he worked for State Farm.
Nigga, I was just about to say, oh my God. He definitely was like this. This picture.
He can just look like he knows some shit. He don't know a goddamn thing.
But
Oh my God.
I was a senior and my tie was a freshman.
I
No,
thought
your
you said
child
you
was
was a senior.
You like a tutor in prison, nigga.
He was a tutor in prison.
Oh my God.
So you saying he was in there? He was like, yeah, do that again, teach. Yeah, do that again.
Wait,
Oh,
why did they
Lord.
let
Put that,
y'all-
yeah.
Why
Turn
did they let
around.
y'all take the pictures in the big ass shirts and the barber capes?
That was the style.
That's
That
what it
the
was,
style.
bro. You
No.
got fit. We older, man. That shit. It was the '90s, nigga. We
Me
had.
and Lance is younger than me though, so like him taking that picture
Wait.
don't make no sense. What I'm saying.
Hold on.
That's they look, man. They should have dressed like
Oh,
that.
no.
in Alabama.
Is that a jacket over your shoulder?
Nigga, what is you doing with your shoulder, nigga? You got to get that in the light. That's
Yeah, I'm trying to hold on. The light ain't cooperating. Hold on.
it's the same fucking phone.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta put it closer. There you go.
Same shit.
There you go.
Guys,
Look at this
There we
shit
go.
here.
Now we back.
I go to the car. We said hey, and then you was just looking at us.
I
Right.
know.
it froze. My whole camera froze. I had school on the computer earlier. All these little kid apps is open.
Lance froze. He didn't even have no excuse. The white people just took it.
He lives by himself.
Took his internet. Heard that nigga. Was y'all niggas leave that Call of Duty shit alone?
What y'all talking
You
about?
can
Old
do
school
something.
shit? I just
Whoa.
use y'all shit. Y'all shit is terrible.
Lance.
Hey, what kind of shirt is that, Lance? What is that?
Nigga, they paint that?
That's when I really got my body together and you couldn't tell me shit.
Let me see, Lance.
Let me
No,
see it again.
it's just changed.
Sorry.
And is that a leopard shirt?
Something like
Yeah.
Is that the fake look away? Are you fake looking away?
Oh, he definitely did the fake look
I
away.
was really looking away.
Tacarra, cue up them old headshots.
Let me find them. I got some.
Yeah,
I got one where I was
cue it
like
up.
this.
Nah, I'm gonna
Oh yeah, bring that shit out.
It was terrible. I
Did
didn't know
you take them in New York or did you take them in LA? So
I took them in LA. They were my very first headshots I ever took. Because you know, in New York, when they trying to put a flyer out, they will take your birthday picture from 10 years ago.
They will. They
That
will.
flyer, and you mid blow out the candle, but you on there, they'll cross your arms in like this.
I had one picture that they would not get away from. It took them. It took at least 10 to 15 years for these niggas to get away from this one picture. I'm gonna find it.
Hey, with me, man. When you get ready to go to the city and they got you look on their website, they got the oldest, dumbest ass picture.
Yeah.
You be like, who is that nigga? You don't
They
even
got a
remember
clip
that
of
nigga.
me from my first special Wired in 08. They got a picture of me. I'm sweating, dress sweat, looking like a goddamn slave. I'm like, why you use that goddamn picture? Use the dry picture. White people don't know shit. White people always thinking, that's it. He work, he's slave. And
Y'all welcome Jackie Fabulous to the chat. She just got
Jackie Fabulous.
What up, Fab?
Sexy.
This is the one I couldn't get rid of.
Hi.
Oh my, but that.
oh shit, yeah, that looks so innocent. God damn.
That's a sitcom picture right there.
That's a sitcom picture.
Hey, that's the picture that was in the Variety magazine joke right there.
That's the one. That's the safe one. All nationalities like that one.
Yeah,
Hey, all that happened. All you need to do that first headshot that gets you a call back. That's the one you stay with.
That was it.
Be like, nigga, here it is. That's it.
Yeah, that was it. That was the one that got me on.
Thank you for joining us. I'm surprised you ain't sleep.
Hey.
What up, Fab?
Jackie Fabulous. Jackie Fabulous.
The fabulous.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Tony. Tony is the only comic on here that I have had the least amount of exposure to in real life.
Well, look, dude, stay on here long. He'll take himself out at any moment. That's it. If you ain't seen it, he gonna throw it out there in a minute, just for no reason.
Joy, why you go on this side of the room? Because ain't nothing there. You outside, you piece of shit. Why you in the corner like this and shit?
Okay. Hey, Tony. Remember we was in Ontario and you kept trying to get them to stop using this picture and they wouldn't stop?
I hated that.
Oh wow.
And they wouldn't stop.
Oh, who was that?
Tony,
Who
who
was that?
say?
Damn, man, nigga, that's Tony. You to do like you. Tony will get you $350.
Was that Tony Roberts?
for your
I
cat.
thought that. No,
Hey,
that looked like
girl.
Flex Alexander.
Do you know somebody got injured?
I was just about to say, that's your mesothelioma picture. Like, do you or your family members suffer from mesothelioma?
So why you didn't show us this, Tone?
I forgot about that one. You said the first one.
Get out of here. That's that CSI New York picture right there.
Listen,
That's the funeral home. I can take care of your people. I call it the dirt nap.
he was the lead minister at Bishop T.D. Jakes' church when he took that picture right there. He was a sergeant at arms at Bishop T.D. Jakes.
That's funny as shit.
Oh,
Remember, I ain't gonna talk to Lance for a month now.
You know
This
who
nigga.
always pick the worst pictures?
Jackie,
You know who always pick the worst pictures to put on a flyer? Spike. Spike always picked the worst pictures to put on the guy. I don't even know what was happening in this picture.
That's because he don't check the pictures. He take it with a camera and just put his arm out and don't even look at it. It was like he used a real camera. This nigga gotta go get his shit developed.
From 2001, and he was like, "Hey, get this picture, little nigga."
Wait. Okay. Wait. All right. Wait. Okay. Wait. Now this is an old flyer. This is an old flyer. It got 4 people on it.
Say something.
Rodney Perry, Joey Wells. Who is that other person at the top?
That's Harry.
Wow.
Hey, good speed.
Harry who?
I
Good
have
speed.
I've never done an all-black comedy show where there's 11 niggas on the flyer. I've never done that.
Well,
Hey, and then my braids is in the back. Can you see my braids on my neck?
Yes. I see the braids. I've seen that picture before. That's the one that's at the Comedy Union, Joey.
Nigga squinting. I was squinting too. I was like,
I took this picture at a hotel before I went to a show. I was actually opening with Tony Roberts, and this is the picture he put on the flyer.
Get out of here.
Use a selfie as your flyer pic.
Yes.
Damn, that's
They
great.
do it.
Selfie.
But that's all he's ever used for me. This is not. I don't even know what I was doing in this picture, and that's my headshot.
nah, Spike take a picture and that's it.
Yeah.
I have a business curiosity question. When Tony Roberts, when y'all do the tours and there's 9 top of the line headliners,
Right.
how do y'all make money? It's one show and it's
No, we don't make because we don't got nothing to do with the door. That's his problem. That's his situation. Everybody got a set price. Once you pay everybody, we don't care what you do with the door. Sometimes it's half full, sometimes it's 3/4, sometimes it's sold out. And if it's sold out, you don't get a dime more.
What do the tickets cost? $400 each?
No, $80, 120, 40.
Okay.
The cheapest be 40, but way back, yeah. Depends on the promoter, man. Yeah.
I've always wondered that.
We did a show, was that last April with what's the guy from Out Wild 'N Out, New York?
Rip Michaels.
Rip
Rip Michaels. And he did the basketball arena where the Nets play, the Barclays Center. And it was 13 of us. And we all did 9 minutes apiece.
What?
We did 9 to 10 minutes apiece. Some people went to 11, 12. Yeah. And I was like number 8 or something, numbers 7 or 8. And I just
Was it good numbers?
no, but it wasn't packed like he thought it was gonna be. But it was a lot of people there, but it wasn't sold out.
Why was it 13 comics?
And then I'm talking about it was and they was putting people up left and right.
In their mind, the more people gonna come. And
Right.
promoter
That's what they
mind,
think.
if I
That's
get
what they
10
think.
people up here, every one of them probably gonna bring at least 200 people like them.
Yeah.
That's how I pack the
Yeah.
house out. When in
Right.
actuality, it's overkill.
In actuality, you
They got the
you
same
share the
fans.
same fans.
Yep.
Yep.
And sometimes the bigger name be the weakest person.
Boom.
You gotta go behind all that shit.
All that shit.
That nigga threw that out there, didn't he?
Hey, let me tell you the type of nigga that do some shit like that though. That say some shit like that. A nigga that know he funny and he can.
How about that?
I've been in front of a lot of niggas. I'm telling you.
I know that's right.
They put the biggest star there with all his credits on
Look
the
at
flyer.
Tony.
He
Look
was
at
the
Tony
worst one.
Banger's face. Look at Tony.
It only happens a few times.
For real, man. For real.
Yo, Jackie Fabulous. Did I get your name right? Is it $ Jackie Fabulous for your
Yes,
cash
that's
app?
it. Thank you.
All right, got you.
Jackie, where you at? You at home?
I'm in New York in the Bronx.
Hey,
Jackie in the
They
Bronx.
bugging in the Bronx, Jackie.
What?
Yeah.
I said they are bugging in the Bronx.
Mugging?
Bugging,
Bugging.
like
Bugging.
wrong stuff.
You know, like
Oh,
what we
yeah.
used to say.
Well, that's what they do.
Yeah,
here.
they're messing up.
They losing it out there.
Like you been out there protesting, throwing shit?
You know, the way my knees are set up, I can't.
Jackie,
The limb crafters and got them glasses.
What if you, as a
Jackie
woman,
said where my knees are set up.
if you have to pee, what do you do when you protest? I
Just
pee a lot.
just
I
pee.
can't
Just
do
pee
it.
on yourself, girl. Just keep screaming and throwing shit.
Yeah, they don't worry about it.
That's what those bottles are that they keep throwing.
I'll wear a sundress I can easily release.
right.
Yeah, if you gotta pee, like you ever see the New York New Year's Eve, how everybody in the street piled up and packed in?
I know they peeing on themselves.
You
They
gotta
gotta be. They gotta be, dude. And they drunk and they
I
drunk
know-
as shit.
I know somebody who went to that. He goes every year. This dude wears a diaper.
They
Yes.
wear diapers.
He
I
wears
was-
a diaper, dog.
That ain't that. It ain't that important.
New Year's Eve?
Yeah,
Yeah,
New Year's Eve
There is
in Times Square with a diaper on outside. Fucking
And
There is
it's 5 degrees. And you done peed on yourself. It's 5 degrees. You done peed on yourself. Now you walking on a piss popsicle on your nuts.
Nigga, I mean,
it probably feel
I don't
good the
give a
first
damn.
30 seconds.
There you go.
Did that shit start freezing up?
Yeah, it's like, ah.
That pee turned into a blade and cut half your scrotum off, nigga.
I don't care if it's God in concert. I'm not going out and peeing on myself.
I'm peeing myself. It's so crowded. You can just put your dick out and pee right there. Ain't nobody looking. Ain't nobody looking.
hey Tony, you been out there before?
Nah, I've been invited. I can't go around that many people like that.
What's
Yeah, I don't like it.
I can't be in the middle. All comics
Why?
feel that way. I've been invited to a concert. I had to leave because I was in the middle of 7,000 people.
Yeah,
And
I don't like that.
I could be in front of them. I could be in front of them doing my
Yeah,
thing. I
but
can't
not
be-
around them. I'm the
That's what it
same
is.
way.
I don't like when I can't control a big crowd.
Right.
If I'm the MC or I'm performing and I can control the tempo, the energy
Yeah.
of the big crowd, perfect. I'm having a blast.
Yep.
But being just a number in that big crowd, no, nigga.
You ever watch? You ever
Nigga
been
needs
watching
a-
somebody
yes.
fuck up on stage and start planning what you could do if you was up there? I be watching.
It makes me
people in
antsy.
crowds like,
It does.
Yeah.
It makes me
Yeah.
antsy. When I see somebody be like, oh, come
Why
on,
did
man.
you
It's
say
like,
that? Why would
oh.
you say that?
right, right. Unless
Right.
it's somewhere
Look at the
small
game.
like the Union. You know, like if it happens like somewhere like the Union, like we've all seen that.
Yeah.
To where it's just like,
That's-
you
that's
see
not
somebody
bad.
start struggling, it's just like you just get that look of disappointment from that little light in the hallway. You know what I'm talking about? When you see everybody just kind of look.
I've seen.
But they'll do a joke that bomb. You go, that would work if you wasn't on Pico. It would have worked.
Yeah,
I've seen
whatever.
comedians in big time TV contests. I'm like, you wouldn't have got eliminated if you had done this joke.
Yes.
I know.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I tell y'all the worst fuck up I did hosting the tour like 2 years ago. We was at Madison Square Garden, second show, and nigga, boom, 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 y'all, Kevin, y'all get ready, and nigga, I don't know what happened, but right before I said, I was like, y'all ready, Boston?
Oh, I did that before.
Nigga, I'm in Madison Square Garden, nigga. It got quiet.
I ain't doing that, man.
Wait, and
No,
I went
it
like
wasn't
this.
like
Wait, I started going Boston, and I just kept yelling. And in my mind, I was like, nigga, don't let off of them. I said Boston about 10 times, and you can see niggas in a crowd going like this. Yo, what the? And I'm walking fast. I was like, no, Kevin Hart, nigga. And I put the mic down and went off. And nigga, when I walked off stage, people was like this. Yo, what the fuck? I was like this. Said Boston, didn't I?
You can't say that in New York, nigga.
Hey, nigga, but look,
not
they
Madison
didn't-
Square.
Nigga, they didn't boo because I swear to you, I said it about 7 to 10 times. And you could see them niggas standing there going,
We thought
They
you was
thought you
drunk.
were having a stroke. They were
nigga,
like,
I finished. And right after the show, people were like mulling around and somebody came backstage. They're like, yo, son, yo, my man. Yo, did you fucking say Boston when you was up there? I was like, I sure did. And he was like, I fucking knew it. And then somebody else was like, yo, I thought you was like bugging. I thought he's like, yo, that's a part of his skit or some shit. He's like, because he said, we heard everybody around us going, yo, what'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? I was like, nigga, if I stop and go, I'm sorry, nigga.
It's over with.
Nah,
Yeah.
I just
It's the same when you if you see a kid fall, like a baby fall, if you look at them and acknowledge that they failed, that's when the cry starts. But if they fall and you just look the fuck away, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you ain't
So they don't be hurt. They be embarrassed.
Fuck it then. Fuck
Yes.
it,
Right.
then.
nigga,
They be embarrassed.
I don't even think I went back out there. After he finished, I was like this. I ain't going back out there.
Ain't no
I
need.
would have got on the flight as soon as I got off stage. I'd have
Hey,
been at
so,
the airport, no
here's a good one.
luggage, no nothing. Like,
So what's the biggest venue that you bombed in though? Because when you bomb in a big venue, that's way different bombing than like a little room or some goofball shit.
No,
Everybody
man was a college.
mine was a
bombed.
college too.
Mine
a
was a
big-
college shoe.
It was a big auditorium, and the kids just didn't feel the shit I was saying. I said, "Grow up," and walk off.
If I'm doing a college show and it starts to go bad, I curse the kids off. I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
You need to learn what the real world is about. Like,
God
man.
damn, God.
Damn.
I don't think I've ever done a college show where I think I've only done like 2 college shows, and I don't think I've.
Some of them shits is rude. It's rude.
Boy, I did Hampton University during one of their homecoming weeks, right? So it was like, how they do the events. They be events all throughout the week. And you know how it is. Like, you don't know. I don't give a fuck what happened Thursday. My shit's Saturday. I ain't doing no research, nigga. I'm somewhere else gigging. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I get in Saturday, nigga. When I'm telling you, it was. I remember it was Gary Owens and Gary was hosting, and
That's fucked up right there.
but he was ripping, right? And then somebody went on stage, ripped. And then brought me up. I started off, I was absolutely smoking. I did a joke about skinny jeans. Nigga got quiet as shit. Then I followed that up with a joke about Waka Flocka, and that nigga was there Thursday. What I'm telling you,
I did a college with Gary Owens. Gary Owens, man, the white kids not even white kids, the black kids, for some reason, they like him on the kids.
I don't know
Like
what
they
it was.
remind him of they landlord when they grew up or some shit. I don't know. Some shit.
I always switch when when it's not going well. I change it over to a Q&A. I make it a motivational speech. I will leave stand up in a minute and be like,
not with 5,000 people there. God damn it! When
When you look at the curtain and they humping each other and they do Wayne playing, and then the director come and say, "Hey, can you keep it PG?" No, fuck no. You trying to get me food, nigga? They don't want no PG.
No.
Look at them.
If you don't open with how you motherfuckers doing, it's over.
I think you need to college. They want you to be PG, and then they're like, these kids fucking raw, right?
Right.
But they don't care.
Nope.
That example.
I'm not doing it.
Nigga, the worst one.
They ain't buying no merch. I'm not doing no goddamn college.
No, the worst one I did. We were. It was once again with Kev, and we was somewhere in New York. And I was like, nigga, I'm gonna do an old joke. These kids don't know. And it was about these two deaf dudes. One deaf dude who is robbing I did on Comic View one time, and it's the deaf dude who's robbing the restaurant, but he ended up, he throwing up gang signs, but he was deaf. Nigga, I did it, and I was like, that motherfucker, nigga, I did it at that college, nothing. I'm like this. That was weird.
Yeah.
So, I walk off, and somebody said, my nigga, you do know 80% of this campus is deaf.
Oh, come on.
I was like, what?
Were you like, yeah,
you
deaf?
I was like, what? He's like, nigga, when you start doing a they was.
You must have been at Hear No Evil University, nigga.
He was a guy you debt. That's what that was.
Nigga, Wayne, matter of fact, Wayne grabbed me. He's like, he walked me over. He's like, look. And when I looked out, I saw all these motherfuckers doing. I was like this. Man, how the fuck?
That's embarrassing, dude.
How the fuck?
They should have told you that when you got there, nigga. It's like that.
Yeah, they set you up.
Nigga. But
somebody asked you to do that joke, didn't they?
I hadn't did that joke
I
in
dare
years.
you. I know somebody asked.
I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the goddamn McDonald's joke with the nigga going. Nigga, I was in it. I was like, how come right here they should? Oh, why they ain't? I was like, man,
committed to the joke.
Nigga, that nigga came up there and he looked at me like this. And I knew somebody who worked there. And after the show, they came backstage. I was like, hey. She was like, I was like, are these kids? She's like, yeah, the most of them. She said, me and my husband was cracking up because we were like this. Obviously, he don't know who's in there.
Hey, have y'all ever had somebody do sign language on the side of the stage for the audience for you?
Yes.
No, I never had that yet.
That shit's weird, dog. That shit's weird.
I can't concentrate with shit like that.
You gotta just turn.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't look at them. They can't be in your direct line of sight.
I swear to God, you can't pay attention to them because when they're giving sign language, the people who do it really good, the part of the sign language is in your face and how you act. So them niggas be like,
they're mine.
The niggas be making faces. So if you looking over at them, it's fucking distracting as shit. So it's like then you end up start challenging. Everybody does the same shit. So say this. So say that. So it gets old after a while.
I had a similar joint with the deaf people, but they told me before the show. There was like it's a group of deaf people coming to the show. So they was like they might not like catch your jokes on time. So all of the laughs was on tape delay. So it was a guy and a lady in the front row, and they were texting everything I was saying to the group. So they didn't laugh until the text came through.
I can't do that.
Oh, wow.
So,
what?
Look, so then I was like, I didn't know that's how they was getting the information. So then I was like, that's what's going on? And they said, yeah. So I said, let me see your phone. And she's saying everything I'm texting. So I just started saying stuff that they wouldn't understand. I just kept going, oh, and trying to see how
they had to pay me first. I had to get my money first. Because it's gonna go bad for me. If I gotta wait, I don't wait.
I'd love to see somebody try to keep up with you, goddamn.
That'd be
hilarious.
I would pay money,
boy,
to see somebody try to keep up with Tony. I would buy a ticket.
She would blow her goddamn fingers out,
nigga. And when she got to run,
you need your ass beat. That nigga be.
When she got to run and go grab a towel, and she got to start hitting.
Let me tell you what Lance did. Last summer. We did a big golf tournament. Right the night before the golf tournament up here, it was for the strike type 2 diabetes. So Lance got the Thanksgiving joke when he go with the white people and show them how to make Kool-Aid. And he put 2 pounds of sugar in the Kool-Aid, and then you see the mist coming out. They say, what's the mist? This nigga said, oh, that's the diabetes. And everybody was looking like, nigga, they started checking their shit.
Damn.
I'm like, no, nigga, no, don't do that.
Somebody just said, damn.
I I have a request, Joey. I need for you to tell Kevin, all due respect, he's not allowed to come back to the club because they're rescheduling my dates. And they're like, yeah, a lot of these big theater guys want to come back to the club, so we have to move you, cut your guarantee. So I need for you to tell Kevin to stay home, please.
All them big niggas going back to the clubs because them.
Yes, they are.
You can't do the big shit right now, so they all coming down.
No, they moving us out of our spaces.
Yeah, no. I was at Ontario Comedy Club, and it was 2 days before the show. And then usually when Kevin want to go work out a weekend, they find out who it is, but they really never go to him about who it is. So he found out it was me. And he came to me and said, Tone, you mind if I take the weekend and blah, 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 just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I told the club, they asked me that. So I did the Thursday. Kevin paid me. He said, whatever they paying you, I'm going to pay you double. And then you just let me have
Tony, that's beautiful for you. That's not going to happen to everybody else, okay?
Where are they doing it?
And then I spend the weekend with my kids. I was like, it's a win-win with me.
Thank you, Tony, for being blessed. Now, fuck you.
So you want any of
God damn.
Hey,
I've been knowing Kevin from the beginning of his career, man. I've been knowing him for a while.
Hey, wait a minute. So Jay, so we got Jay.
Yeah.
I have to tell this story of one of my worst bombs, and Jay was there.
How about that? Where
Jay,
was it?
We're uptown.
It sounded like it was recent.
It was shit. That was a few years ago.
No, I was there. I was there.
Nigga,
it was my week. So it was just like y'all talking about. Kev fucking popped up on me on the weekend. I'm doing the weekend at Uptown, and he brought the goddamn crew through.
Nigga,
so go ahead.
So listen, I got this thing about Uptown. I either do really great or I don't. So
I hate that place.
I'm like, so that's one of the clubs I go like I ain't gonna fuck with. So we somewhere in Tennessee, nigga, 6 shows. I'm destroying like every night. I'm walking off. Motherfuckers is asking for me to come outside. Everything.
It was your family members.
Nigga, the last show we finished, and I destroyed that bitch. And Wayne goes, so Kev, you want to go to Atlanta and this weekend? He was like, yeah. And he's like, but they already got Jay Phillips weekend. He's like, shit, man. Just let Jay do it, and then we'll just come after Jay. And he was like, all right. And so, nigga, I'm going like this. In my mind, like, I don't want to go to Uptown. I don't.
Because you don't know what you're going to do.
You got to bring your big boy pants at Uptown.
So I'm like this. So I'm waiting, and he's like, I'll go. And everybody else was going home. And then he said, no, you know what? Okay, fuck it. Just let Jay do his thing, and I'm going to bring my show. Nigga, I went like this. Hey, so you got to buy me a ticket, right? Nah, don't do that. Don't give me a ticket, nigga. I'm just going to go home. And you ain't got to do it. He's like, no, fuck that. Our whole team coming. And I was like this. Yeah, but see, my nigga, look, I'm going to save you some money.
That's bad, dude. You ain't got no.
And then I'm just going to go home. Yourself. Because I got to do shit when I get home. And he was like this. He looked at me. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, you ain't got to buy no ticket. He was like, nigga, we going. You scared. I was like, ain't nobody scared of them niggas. And then in my heart, nigga, I was like this. Oh, man, this we get there. And Dave's like, Jay and them got to cut their time. And then he's like, nigga, we doing our whole show. And I was back there like this. I mean, we ain't got to do the whole show. I mean, just let Jay bring you up. I mean, like, nigga, I was trying to get out this bitch all the time. That nigga go, nah, you going out there. Nigga, I go out there. And I think I usually do 10, 15. I think I did 4.5 minutes of my whole set. Flying through that bitch, trying to hurry up, and nigga, it ain't working at all. And
why?
Because it's Atlanta.
Yeah,
and it's a bracelet down there. If you ain't in the right crowd,
nigga, and I can't get it, and so I'm like, it's a Sunday night too, and nigga, I'm like,
Sunday night,
and I'm trying to hurry up, and now I just hurry up, and they like, nigga, what's going on? And I'm like, nigga, I got it. I go back out, nigga, it get even worse. Ain't shit happening. Ain't nobody laughing or nothing. And this motherfucker is leaving me out there. Like, like I'm like this. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. And they like, nah, go. What I don't know, Kev like, nah, let that nigga stay out there.
I was back there with Kev.
He's like, make that nigga do his whole time.
He's like, get that
nigga. Atlanta is the Hollywood of the South, man. Atlanta they seen everybody come through, so it's hard to impress them. When I do the what's that? The
Uptown Comedy the
Comedy
Theater. Way up Norcross,
I'm talking about, and I gotta come with my gloves on, dude.
I'm doing
But wait,
Uptown. I'm doing
but wait,
up,
that
the
ain't
new
even the bad
Uptown
one.
in a
The
couple
next-
weeks.
The next, we had to do another show right after that one. Nigga, the second show was just bad, worse.
God damn.
Nigga, wait. So you know how you go? I'm bringing my
Help
closer.
me.
I was like this. I'm bringing my closer up front. Fuck these niggas.
You gonna let me choke?
I'm bringing the closer up front, and then I'm gonna bring the pre-closer after that. I'm gonna beat these niggas, and that's why I was doing that Denzel joke. Nigga, I do my closer, and these niggas went.
No, you should. You know what? You should have threw up and say you had food poisoning.
Wait, Tony. I fucking walked. This how fucked up it was. As I'm walking to the stage, I dropped my drink.
Who's laughing that hard?
Nigga,
Uptown.
I look down
Uptown.
and I go, well, I guess they ain't gonna pay me tonight. So there goes that $10. Aha.
I thought that one was
Nigga.
You know it's part of the act.
And that nigga left me out there. I was like this, I'm gonna cut this short. And they was like, nah, you gotta. I was like, you dirty motherfuckers.
I hated that club. I think the valet guy go through your car. There was 2 pregnant waitresses, and then like they come with their food, with their thumb in the food. And when the chicken wings, they be doing it. They don't give a shit, man. I hated that club.
Hey, Joey, was this at the old location or that the new location?
No, the old location.
the second.
Yeah, it was the second one.
Over there
It
near
was-
Georgia Tech. Was it Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
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 Man, y'all
It was
remember
bad.
when
But
y'all
then
don't
we
remember
go, but we went back to do the big show and I destroyed. So it's literally
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
it's that club.
Y'all ain't shit.
No, your aunt was there. She was cool. I gave her a ticket. She sat up front. So, she laughed. That's all that really mattered.
What's the one in South Carolina? The comedy, not the Comedy Zone.
No, you're talking about the comedy house.
Comedy house.
I just did that one.
They racist.
Thanksgiving,
They are.
and it was
The
The old lady with the white hair, the country singer, that bitch is racist.
And pay you while smoking a Marlboro.
I just had them. The audience was asking me questions while I was in the middle of my stories. I was like, "Can you niggas shut up?" Let me.
No, she paid me like this. She was like, I don't have nothing against colored people, but I'm gonna say.
She called you colored.
He said colored people. She real racist, dude.
Yeah.
If she having a heart attack right now, I'd be like, look at God.
Because I remember looking at the wall.
She was
all of y'all
horrible.
on the wall because they had somebody that's never been there on the wall.
Yeah, she horrible.
That's the stage Steve Brown had to fight.
Yep.
Somebody came on stage
And everybody sat around and watched.
But they say he provoked that guy to the point where he had to get on stage.
Yeah, they said he was an asshole. They said that Steve was an asshole.
He was on it, and he got banned from a lot of clubs, and he just got back out in the club though. He shouldn't have got banned though.
You shouldn't have got banned.
No.
You don't get banned. As long as you don't make nobody get hurt, you don't gotta get banned.
Oh, speaking of comedians, man, what's my man's name? Rip Michaels. He was down at the protest in New York. His daughter did something, and the police grabbed her. Took his daughter, 11 years old.
Oh,
what?
Rip Michaels.
Rip?
Really?
That's something to tell you when we're talking about the protest stuff.
Damn.
You know,
He was down with his daughter. I think his daughter threw something or something and just tried to do something, and then they grabbed her and put her in the car.
You know,
Damn, how old is his daughter?
11.
Well, damn, where's she at?
I think he talked to him, but he had to jump over there to the car and go in there with her. Like, hey, I can't let you take her. I got to go with her, or you got to let us go. And then they got in. I think they said they got in the girl's ass and told her how don't do this and Bob,
Right.
that scare. And Rip told her it ain't gonna happen again. Blah blah blah. I think, and they didn't go to the precinct or nothing.
Oh, that's good.
yeah, but that's when the cop got to die though. When you
Clayton English.
Yeah, I
Clayton
heard.
English was on the roof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was on the roof.
he got arrested.
Cops broke into the building and arrested him.
He went up there and got him and a couple other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they get him?
I think it was past curfew.
It was past curfew, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was a curfew joint. And they
Bullshit.
was,
I'll be all outside in the supermarkets past curfew. I'll be.
no, they've been protesting so bad.
Right, it's been
They
bad.
forgot about the Rona. Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't think they. I think they plan it. I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy.
Oh, this shit is political, man.
Yeah, I think it is. I think
The whole thing,
I gave
man.
up. I gave up some good dick because of the curfew.
What was you doing? What was you doing with the dick?
I didn't go get it. I'm like, you know what? Is this dick worth it? I don't know if I want to risk it.
Have you had it before, or was it your first taste?
No, it's reliable good dick. I just wanted to keep the consecutive days going. That's
well,
all.
it's gonna be there for you. It's gonna be there for you.
You sound
But
like
you
my
could have
father.
been quarantined
Girl,
with him. You
you'll
didn't
be
want to be
okay.
quarantined. You didn't want to be stuck with him for 2 weeks.
No, my biggest fear is being stuck with a guy that I'm not sure about forever in quarantine
I
or
think
life.
that's a lot of people's biggest fear, and I think a lot of people realizing that right now. I'm telling you, this corona has fucked up some relationships.
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, just prove it.
Can't cook. Their husband don't take a bath every day.
It's got you asking yourself.
It's real over there.
They've been buying store-bought lasagna, putting it in the oven like the truth.
Like he cooked it.
It's got you asking yourself. You like ventilator or this dude? Man, the ventilator ain't that bad.
I'll take my chances at this point.
No, I found out that my kids don't know how to do chores, dude. My kids like privileged. I had my daughter. I told you I had my daughter wash dishes. That bitch used a bar of soap. What are you doing? She said she wasn't. Bitch, you put that goddamn soap down.
Tony, my daughter washed a pan full of bacon grease with cold water.
What?
With cold water, a pan full of bacon grease with cold water. Then took the oily ass sponge and wiped all the dishes. They slipping and sliding out the dish tray. I can't. I would rather listen.
Hell no.
I'm having some very severe cabin fever. I need to get out in the streets again. I can't. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it.
It's already over. It's on.
You ain't got out though, Jackie? You been home the whole time?
I've been. Yeah, pretty much.
Like you ain't left at all?
Only to go see a guy, but that's it.
I'm not even for food.
No, I've been ordering food delivery.
I go to the store. I go get the food.
No, I've been ordering groceries delivery. I've been ordering all groceries via delivery.
No, I don't trust motherfucker with my groceries.
I do the groceries.
I don't like when they change shit in your cart and they be like, "Do you want this instead of this?"
You know what they
no,
did?
Bitch, I know what I asked you to get. I know they have it.
You know, I asked for I asked for yam. They're like, we don't have yam. You want an eggplant? I'm like, no, bitch.
That's not a proper substitution.
The substitutions be trash.
That's stupid as shit.
An eggplant.
We'll give you an eggplant. You want
an eggplant is a substitution for nothing.
I'm making a sweet potato pie. Well, can't you just use an eggplant for that? No, bitch.
We cook in my house. We fill the refrigerator up because I'm cheap.
That's what I do.
No, I got we 9 of us. I ain't feeding on every day.
How many of us?
You heard what he said.
Yeah, you heard that loud. 9, nigga.
Soccer team.
4 adults and 5 kids.
Tony Baker look like it's.
Bro, wait.
I got a compound, dude. I got it.
Tony.
Hey, this nigga.
They used to be part of the correct.
He told you he stay on the ranch that's 6 miles away from the next building, nigga. You got to have a fucking team over there, bro.
You know what? You haven't seen that documentary about Waco. They kind of were part of that. That was they were part of the Waco. They got out, like they burnt that bitch down, but Tony was in the back, like, "Come on, y'all, come on!" And then they kind of went out.
No, let me tell you about living out like in the open area, dude. I'm bad with snakes. That's like my biggest fear. That's my phobia. I come out my house every day, like I throw shit. I hit the broom. I got a broom by my front door. I just keep throwing it because I can't do it, dude.
They have snakes at your door every day?
No,
where the fuck you live?
But I see a snake in the street, ran over, and like he was facing my house.
Oh,
it was dead already?
He was dead already, but he was on his way. Was
it a python?
I ain't no python. I'm scared no damn python. I'm talking about rattler snake. We got cows. We got sheep. We got horses. Shit is out here.
That was a strong worm.
You got sheep at your crib?
I know where you live.
It ain't my yard. Nigga. I ain't got no cattle.
I was thinking, like, wow.
This nigga Tony. I told you, Tony. Oh, this nigga a shepherd. This nigga got this. How many of y'all niggas know shepherd? This shepherd sheep, nigga.
You got livestock?
This nigga go to get his eggs every day. He go to get his eggs. I'll be right back, y'all.
Me and Lance live in Sacramento. Me and Lance in Sacramento, but we live on total 2 different sides of the city. when I go see him, I gotta drive over there. We do some writing. It's like a quarter tank of gas for real.
Man, I was gonna come to your house yesterday, Tony, but I ain't have my passport.
Jay, are you disappointed? Me and Jay were gonna go to South Korea next month.
Yeah, we're supposed to go.
I'm in St. Louis next week at the Helium, but I don't know how this is gonna turn out. The crowd.
Yeah,
you gotta Tony supposed to be in St. Louis in July.
Oh yeah.
They're doing 20%
with TD Jakes.
And you got to bring your own mic. Most of the comedy clubs are doing 20% of the crowd.
You got to bring your own mic?
You got to bring your own mic.
I didn't hear that, but that, you know.
I did. That's what I've been
I got Uptown Father's Day weekend, and then I'm going out with DL. We doing Addison and Nashville.
You know what Jim Gaffigan is doing? He's doing a drive-in comedy tour.
No, that's what we got to drive it out here, and I'm waiting for them to hit me back. I want to use their system and do the driving. People in their cars.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea.
It's one like right off the freeway, right?
Yeah, and they haven't hit me back yet. I think they.
Ain't nobody working.
Kevin. Don't tell Kevin. nobody tell Kevin. Shut your mouth.
That's funny.
It's funny, but you dead ass right. Joey, get the fuck off the live, man.
Yeah, you know. Hey, I was like this.
Like, hey man, you ever thought about doing a drive-in?
Okay.
Why she said I was like this.
All you can hear under here was like tick, 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 tick. The little scent sound.
You can get about 300. I mean, it's be 4 or 5 to a car. You're thinking about 30 cars. It don't be real big. You drive
full capacity,
it used to be. They got 5 screens.
But y'all about to say, oh, okay, that's right. They do got quite a few.
They got about 5 screens. I took my kids like 2 weeks ago. We was outside in the open, it was cool.
That sounds dope. We ain't got one around here.
2.5 minutes ago.
They got one like out in Paramount, like out here. I think.
Yeah,
They're old movies though. They old movies.
I like it.
They're not current, not right now.
Yeah.
Gonna go out there and see I'm going to get you, sucker.
Not that old, nigga. Not that old.
That'd be
I want to see Fantasy Island. Y'all seen that?
No, I didn't see that.
I
was disappointed when it wasn't a little nigga seeing the plane.
I know. Right? They just but they're gonna do a part 2. They're gonna do a part 2.
Fuck you, Tony Baker.
Hey, just so y'all know, Tony Baker been slandering us in the comments.
I know. I just saw he told me.
Where are these comments at? Where they at?
YouTube. Look, I got 3 text messages like, yo, I don't know if Tony Baker like you as a person.
God damn.
Can the people hear us now?
Oh.
Yeah, in the YouTube comments.
He
Tony
said
Baker
the hair look like a bag of
orange.
oranges sold off the freeway.
Tony, quit fucking up, man.
Chat's not showing.
Here's the thing. Tony Baker don't like participating in things where people talk over each other.
I kept saying it.
That's why he's been quiet the whole time, because he don't like to fight for the.
No, he quiet because he showed us that goddamn headshot. He owe us 6 R&B songs because of that shit.
Fuck Tony.
Look at this shit. Look at this headshot.
Oh my God. Look at Chubby Tony.
Isn't that up
Put your Registered Sex Offender album away.
The Sex Offender album.
Put the Sex Offender album away.
He looked like he just asked for a room at the Motor Inn.
And a penicillin shot.
You know the Motor Inn is correct.
Anything with motor in front of that bitch, you gonna get gonorrhea, nigga.
You look like you do Bluetooth commercials with those headshots.
Oh,
damn.
Shit.
Tony Baker, he's garbage, man. That nigga, man, I ain't seen no comments, man. I gotta go and see if he talking shit.
I've been roasting everybody individually. I didn't even know that. Now I'm in there now. Your ass.
You roast me, Tony. I didn't see nothing.
How y'all get in there? What the fuck? Look at me.
Yeah.
YouTube. You gotta go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com.
He blew my spot. Having a good time.
He been sneaking doing shit.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Looking like a knee.
I gotta get my career back.
You say that nigga look like a knee?
Hey, but Tony be getting his workout in. That nigga was in the sun, the heat. Remember this, Tony? That Corona coming. He was walking the street with his damn towel. Get his workout
Tony
on.
Roberts look like LL Cool J double and deep.
Tony Roberts, where you get your microphone from? The Staples Center? You got the strongest mic.
No, I'm up on the
natural
my
voice.
daughter's
You don't use
computer. I don't even own no computer like this. My daughter got the state of the art shit. I don't know. I want you to
kids, man.
Hey, fellas got the microphone. I need one of those.
How old are your kids, Tony?
Which
Which
one?
Tony?
Frozen.
Tony Roberts. I know how old Tony Baker kids are.
Wait, he just said he got state of the art equipment. Why he frozen?
Right, he just talked all that shit.
He froze up after that.
We froze now.
Somebody said, when we get up.
Tony Baker's son working at the production company that films Working Is Hard. I walked in today, saw his son. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing here?
Which one, Sincere?
Yeah.
He was better than
I
your
knew it
show.
was Sincere.
Tony Baker. Look, let me not Tony Baker. Tony Roberts looked like his pictures being taken by a nigga named Mr. G. He had a club. It's a Cadillac on that shit. There you go. He back. Oh, he gone. God damn it.
Hey, whoever's watching on YouTube, make sure your YouTube is muted because it's gonna come through as an echo. If not,
Oh, that's me.
Who said that? That's me.
That's Jay Phillips trying to find out.
That ain't me. I'm all the way off.
Joey.
I'm out now. I could. It's too much. I can't do all that shit together.
There's a
Joey,
whole lot.
I gotta get my career back. Y'all ever consider bringing a girl on tour with y'all? Me and Tacarra would go so well.
That would be so dope.
Guys.
Let me tell you something. That would be so dope with somebody else. Let me talk to somebody else and see how they feel about it. That would be
I'm not
so dope.
Joey, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I know, me neither.
I'm serious.
No, yeah. We definitely not gonna bring no women on. That we not.
Jackie, who you be bringing on the road?
Huh?
Jackie got quiet. He said, Jackie, who you bringing on the road?
You heard me.
Well,
Who
not a
you
goddamn
bringing on the
soul.
road?
What? Why?
Sabrina said her battery.
I'm Dolo.
Who you be bringing?
I can get all the money.
No,
I've never locked into bringing nobody either though. After all these years, I bring different people. I just take it a lot of time. For most of the time, I just get whoever's local.
Yeah, you know how long I've been trying to be headline by myself? I will 2 hours by myself.
Oh no.
So you don't have a feature?
I know. I use the whoever they got working there in the neighborhood is fine.
I mean, that's good because they help promote the show more. You know, they really
exactly.
are right. Promoting the show.
I bring a friend every now and then. Usually, I'm like, whoever you. I could care less.
No, that's good. But yeah, but
You always put me on your show, but who you be bringing?
What? You got some nerve. You don't bring me nowhere.
But I bring people though, but you be like, put me on your show, but you ain't bringing nobody to yours.
Ooh.
Okay, first of all, I'm not
what
the
in
one
the
going
haberdashery
on
that he
international tours every couple of months. That's you.
Oh yeah, Tony, you do be out there. You do. Be
okay, you the one posting 76 dates within 2 weeks.
That is true, Tony. You don't.
That could be headlining though.
What the fuck do you do? What are you, the host?
He's got an ensemble of people.
Bringing people.
It's 4 of them, and so they got
Tony.
It's an ensemble piece.
Our calendars don't be comparable. You do 76 shows in a weekend. I'm not doing that.
I'll be bringing people with me.
You're bringing your boys. I don't have any friends. Don't you see?
That's what you gotta get some friends.
Like who you be bringing? If you don't ask for the bring, you got to bring as well. You got to
look. If the cook in the back of the club wants to do 10, he could come do 10. I give a fuck.
I throw up local guest spots all the time.
I know people locally.
I'll be throwing up people I ain't never seen before. I'll be like, oh, you do comedy? Yeah, you can do a guest spot tonight. I don't be caring.
I get all kind of guest spots from the hood. Be like, hey, Miss Jackie. I'm like, I don't care. Go ahead.
The hood? Niggas call you Miss Jackie?
Yeah, they're very respectful. The black guys in the South, they're very auntie-like.
Wait, we lost Tacarra and Tony Roberts?
Tony was on a typewriter this whole time. I'm surprised he lasted so long.
Man, this is like a horror movie right now. Who's driving?
No,
like...
Tony Roberts' wife said, "You've had enough."
Like, there's 9 people in there. He keeping everybody up in that bitch. They like, yo, because 9 people. Tony is somewhere in somebody's bed, right? He is while he was doing it. Somebody was laying there like this.
This nigga's on a ranch though. He said he got sheep, nigga. If he got sheep, he got space.
That's true.
Nobody else is sad. I'm sad.
What you sad about?
What you
I
sad
want
for?
to go to work.
Oh, I definitely.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
I've been ready for the stage, man.
I know, man. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous that one of my first joints back after being off for 3 months is gonna be Uptown.
I would definitely pass on that,
man. I've been hearing nothing but horror stories about Uptown.
I would pass on that.
I love them though, man. I've been doing Uptown for at least 16 years. Like I've headlined that joint at least 15, 16 times, at least.
Wow.
So,
do you remember when Shorty used to host on Sundays at the old location?
Hold up. Well, which Tony? Like 24 now.
24
Wow.
years. Wow.
Yeah, 24. What'd you say to here?
I said, do you remember when Shorty used to host it on Sundays?
Hell yeah.
At the old location?
Yeah.
All the doughboys and the strippers were all
of course.
Nights.
Of course.
When they used to shake the keys at niggas when they didn't fuck with them.
They'll shake keys at you. They do all that shit. Like, and that wasn't even the worst spot. I was working there when I first started headlining there. They was at the first location, which is where Earthquake used to be. That's when Earthquake used to host that joint, and he would run it. And Earthquake, if you bomb first, they'll boo you quickly, and then Earthquake will do the rest of your time on you. Like, he would destroy you on stage after you bomb and be like, don't you ever come back at this motherfucker like that no more. All right, y'all ready for some more? Bring another nigga up and they be in the back like, oh shit, here we go. And then after 3 of them, then they'll do the regular show. Now your feature, and then he'll have to do 20 in this melee. And then now your headliner gotta sit there to do 45 after all of that shit went down. Like, and
that's just too much.
Hey man,
like
those was the culture that I came up in.
Like I had it was a club in Oakland where it was rough, and all we would they would tell the headline, look, man, you 20, get 20 to 25 and get out this piece because these niggas is gonna get out of control. And so it was never no like, nah, nigga, do 45 or whatever. If you did a hot 40, people be like, oh, this nigga been up here a long time,
right?
But like, and it was like we knew it too. We was like, yo, these niggas' attention span ain't that long, and. But like, yeah, that 45 in a rough room, I'm like,
see, this is why my primary audience is white. This is too much
Mine
of a
too, Jackie. Mine too.
This is too much of a hazing. Why nigga comedy gotta be so like I'm pledging?
It's first of all, it's the era that I came up in though. First of all, like, you know, if it was nothing else, either you could do that or you couldn't. And like, and it's a light switch, and it was something that. And it's something that I never backed down from because you couldn't, and you ain't getting it wasn't no TV credits and shit like that when it was one credit. And
don't
other
get
than
me
that
wrong,
credit,
when I managed to do an urban room and do well, I'm beyond proud of myself.
I'm just telling you why. I'm just telling you why it's like that. It's like because you know your reputation. It used to be reputation would lead you to the next city. Like you wouldn't be able to do Uptown unless you rip somewhere else and they knew about you and they figured that, all right, well, nigga, let's see what you do here. It was like the whole creative tour. You know, that shit was real. The creative tour, you'd have to go through and do 112, like the club 112 that's there, which was in Club 559. Bruce used to host that.
559, shit.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Peter Street.
And it'd be clubs like that up and down the East Coast that you'd have to go to every night that you would have to drive to. And that's just what it was. I mean, that was what being on the road was when I was coming up. It was Brian Heffron, the dude who runs the Comedy Zone. All of them, they had the whole network set up that you can run from Virginia, do spots in Virginia on a Wednesday, Thursday, be in North Carolina, somewhere else in North Carolina, Friday, somewhere else, and Saturday, Sunday, all the way down the coast, all the way down to Georgia. And then that'd be the end of it. You drive back to wherever the hell you live. He did that shit every week, but that
sounds exhausting.
That sounds like fun.
That's what built us. That's what the folks in our class did.
Whenever I do a club that's that kind of audience, when I'm done, I'm like, oh, I did that. I'm actually really a comic.
Here's my beef with black shows. They always make them too long.
Yes.
Less than 4. They always gotta stack it and have mad comics on there and people doing mad time, and it's just too long.
I'm back, goddammit.
You had to,
When I did the comedy house,
man.
you had to go get the egg.
Be the audience where they like, man, whoo, it's over already.
When I did the comedy house, South Carolina, the guy came to get me from the airport. And he was like, so how long are you going to do? I said 40, 45. He said, no, we need an hour, hour 15.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Yeah.
I love it.
And what you realize too, it's crazy. The least they pay, the more time that rooms want.
Oh yes, there was the least paying club of the year for me, and I was like, so you want all this out of me? Nothing else is gonna happen?
Nigga, there was a room in Oregon. They wanted an hour out of me while niggas was playing video games right behind me. Like they literally moved the table, and the video game was like, say, round point. It's a nigga right here playing Centipede, and I turned around. I was like, hey man, you know, I'm performing. And the white, yeah, hey, and the white dude was like this. So, hey, dude, how long, man? You hurry up? And I was like, well, they want me to do like 45 minutes. Can you wait? He was like, I already put my money in though. I was like, well, go ahead. Finish.
That voice, I already put my money in though.
I was like, go ahead and finish. I'll just talk while you playing. But that's like part of it. And that was a white room. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, like the bullshit, I think really helps you, because then when you get to a real comedy room, when these people have come in there to sit down to pay their money,
right?
You go like this. Now this shit about to be easy.
No, but did you talk about doing a comedy show and they want to put music in between the comedians?
Yes,
oh,
I
man,
hate that. They want an intermission.
I hate that.
We have an intermission.
Only thing worse than that is right before you go up, birthdays.
Look at Tony's head. It's not even birthdays. This when they do birthdays and they want to bring the birthday person to the stage.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be honest with y'all, man. I don't even like headlining. The middle spot is the best spot in comedy. You want that headliner money, but the feature spot is prime real estate.
It's easy. You hit them with all you give them all your best stuff, and then you say goodnight.
Oh, they not tired.
It's easy.
Right. Oh, that's the sweet spot for sure.
Yeah,
that's the sweet spot. I love doing that. That's why I roll with DL. I roll with Russell. You know, it's like you get to sit in there and write. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just do your thing. It's the sweet spot for sure.
Yeah, that's why I tell people, like, you know, when people talk about the headliners, they go like, you don't understand. Like that person is coming up after all the shit. He or she is probably been sitting in the back for about 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
let me tell you this. Last October, we was in Detroit. It was Ricky Smiley hosting. It was 3 or 4 comics, and then it was Lil Duval, then me. But this the thing, he was the big face on the poster. So when he's the bigger face on the poster and he goes up, after he's finished, you thinking it's over.
Yeah.
You think whoever didn't show up on that poster has dropped off, right? So they never tell you that ahead of time. So he did this thing. He did 5 songs. One was a ballad, and none of them was funny. So then he's about to get off stage, and the girl said, "Hey, you don't do no jokes?" And he said, "You got what you got. So smile, bitch." Now we got 5,000. This is a true story. We got 5,000 people booing him, and I gotta go next. So everybody think it's over. A lot of people in the back is they leaving. Ricky Smiley had to go in the audience and do church lady and break him up a little bit, just enough to say this next comic is from Detroit. When they said that, everybody ran back to the seat. I came out, bam, in their face, 25 minutes standing ovation. Save the show.
I wish I believe you, but I don't. But man, that's a dope story.
Nigga sure did win in his biography, didn't he?
He wrote this story.
Come on, nervous? The shit felt like I've been doing this shit years.
Yeah.
Nervous? It felt like I just left a strip club and I had to meet Jesus.
Nah, that's the tough part about it. Like that, the person who, like you said, there's tickets are being sold for that person, but they move that person around.
Yeah.
And
it's a tough. That's a tough one. That's the hardest part, man. About what's going on. Like, you know, y'all are jumping into that now. Like, you know, Tony and you know, and Jackie and Tacarra, y'all are jumping into getting into that system. You know what I'm saying? To where they giving y'all weekends and shit. So the problem with that comes like the hardest part about headlining is that shit is that ticket shit. It's like they don't give you the tools that you need to sell the ticket. They want you to do the work yourself, and so then it's like, yo, man, it's like and I've been to a club, and no matter how much the win is, it ain't enough of a win. But like I sold out four out of 6 shows. Like, yeah, but that we gave away the room, half of them. Like, well, nigga, they still were there, nigga. They wouldn't.
Some club owners, they won't even play on radio for you.
Right.
Thank you.
They won't go for the radio. That's radio. Everybody's supposed to get radio.
Who got 2 things on at one time?
Tony.
No. Is it me? No.
Y'all killing me with this.
If I ever go to a club and I walk out and it's full, I'm always shocked. I'm always like, who y'all here to see?
Thank you, Jackie.
Like,
I had a whole team of women get a minivan. 5 moms got a minivan and drove 6 hours to Chicago to see me.
They come from other cities, and I'm like, who y'all here to see? It's just
they were lesbians.
They were trying to take you back in that van.
You saying they had another seat? Hey, and the ride just.
Oh no, white people are weird. They'll be like, "Can you come back with us?
Right?
You want to come back to our
house? Come to the house
for the weekend?"
Yeah,
they're very creepy.
But you know what I get?
Creepy audiences.
You know what I get? Well, you know, we've got a hotel here, and it's going to be like so nice. If you just want to stay with us for the night, we know like the comedy club probably set you up with something really nice, but like, like the world to us. If you could just like for today, like so good.
I'm so glad.
I'm like,
this
man,
is why a part
your
of me
name is Karen. I'm not going with your ass nowhere, okay, Karen? Thank you.
A part of me is happy that COVID-19 because the meet and greet was killing me. These women. They're in a. I love them. I love meeting them, but now I'm like, don't nobody touch me. I don't want no kisses, no hugs. You white.
It's gonna mess up merch, though. It's gonna mess up merch.
Yes,
it's gonna kill merch.
Mess up money.
Don't have their phone together.
Who got a goddamn YouTube page open?
Somebody lying.
Somebody on they sidekick.
I hear the double voice.
We didn't have it till you came back on.
That's what I'm saying.
Tony came on after me, so don't do that.
But Jay, why is it gonna hurt merch? They can still stand in line.
I come to buy it online.
Hold on, wait.
Oh my goodness.
My phone is off right now. Just so.
It's not Tony because I muted Tony, so it's not him.
My phone is off.
Oh, shit, I don't know.
Everybody's echoing.
Sweet little D.
Let me see who it is. I just muted Tony.
Tony
Roberts. It wasn't him.
Is it me?
It's not now.
Microphone check.
Microphone 1, 2, 3.
I don't hear an echo.
It's Tony. That's
Tony,
right.
you've been living in a different world the whole time. You go to a filter every 30 seconds. You turn into a live filter.
Tony Baker got
that's right.
He's trying to get back to that.
You say what, Tone?
You got a stripper in your bed next to you. You told her to be quiet. You're trying to get back to that. You ain't even trying to do this.
I'm not.
Hey, look on the side. Sabrina probably over there doing this shit right here, and he like this.
She playing Call of Duty.
Oh, he want to get in on that game.
Hey,
I low key want to quit everything.
Hey, Tahir.
Yeah, what up?
Check it out.
Why?
When I met Tacarra,
Yes.
I wanted her, she'd let her do 10 minutes at my show. I said, come on, you can do a guest spot. You know, I always give, whatever. I was like, she cool. This bitch had on a cat suit, nigga. You ever see how she built?
When was this?
It's like she had a sprained coochie. It was sprained in the front. The front was looking like this, the hips.
When was this?
This is what Tony's thinking about the whole time we on this live.
Oh, this was years ago. This was like 4 years ago.
Women was taking it out of there. Let's get out of here. We don't need to stay for her.
The only thing on Tony's mind is Tacarra's hips during this whole live.
He been wanting to say that for 2 hours.
Okay.
That's my sister.
Been waiting all night to say that shit.
Tacarra started wearing blue jeans, started wearing down the girl next door look. You can't go on stage just like that, goddamn. You can't do that shit.
Tony ain't hear none of the memos now that you can't say nothing like that no more to anybody. He missed all the sexual harassment training. You're like, what? You can't do that no more?
Look, I've been to HR too many times. I know
You got a desk at HR, your own desk.
Tony like this. All right, so y'all saying no masturbating outside my room. All right.
I don't know.
If I had to say the first time I met everybody, I think the first time I met Tahir was at the Comedy Union. Is it the first time I met you?
First time I met you when I came to your house.
Uh-oh. Was it for Taco? First of all, let's clear that up.
Hey. I said it for Thanksgiving. They just had already done they but it was me, Farron,
and
Flake Tangerine, all of that. We came to your house for Thanksgiving. That was the first time I met you.
Okay. You know when I met you here at a party at a club in LA. We were dancing. Remember? You don't remember that here?
You danced with him?
Yeah, it was Cornelia Cedric had a birthday party at a club in LA. And I went, Tone Bell. We all were there. None of y'all were there, but you know. And I was dancing. They had house music on, and Tahir is a dancer. And me and him would dance for like 11 songs. You don't remember? Look at his face. He has no idea.
What dance? What's your favorite dance?
When was it? When was this, Jackie? Because I did a lot
years
of
ago. When Cornelia had her hair out.
Yeah, from 2010 to 2013, that was a lot of cocaine.
No. You weren't married yet. It was pre-married.
So that was like that was 2009 to 2011 when I was doing
that. Was pop locking. That nigga was pop locking.
No, everybody was standing around being sexy. Me and Tahir came to dance.
I like that. I hate that wallflower. Look what I got on. Fuck you. You gotta take that back tomorrow, bitch. That dance.
Well, that's me, nigga. Fuck off.
You like that? That's Jake.
Goddamn right.
In there with a hot beverage all night. Like, yeah, man, it's a good time, man.
Tahir, you can take that bullshit hat off.
You say what now?
Take that bullshit hat off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you don't like the Bears? You like the Lions? They both in the same losing ass boat.
Well, yeah, they should. They both should play in their regular clothes. You right there.
Hold on to here.
Yeah.
They play in their regular clothes.
Your city doesn't have a team.
They don't even get out there.
It don't matter, Tony. It don't matter, Tony. They still in a losing ass boat.
You don't have a team. St. Louis.
I met Joey at the beginning of my career. We would stand outside the Comedy Union for hours after the shows, and he was giving advice. Most of my friendship with Joey was him trying to convince me not to quit.
Aww.
How about that?
Hours, and he was
like the Joey I know. Now sound like the Joey.
And Joey would, and the reason why we'd go home, and Joey's like, Jackie, it's 1 a.m. and we on Pico. We need to get in our cars and get the fuck out of here.
Jackie's standing out there talking like it's a nice neighborhood. Jay, niggas died. Like niggas have died right across the street, Jackie.
Joey said that car had driven around 4 times. We need to
Joey was telling me how broke he had all these stories, how broke he was and how he was trying to. I knew him when he was borderline, like I can't do this, but I'm not gonna stop.
That was that dude. That was right.
I met Tony. Tony, we met when I had quit, and I was like, I'm going to New York, and I was me, you, Mark Simmons, and who else did we hook up with?
And you gave me some shoes.
Did I? I probably did. I might have had too much shit in my bag.
It was some Detroit Tiger shoes or something like that.
I might have had some shit. And I was like, this ain't my shit. Hey.
I'd have gave you some Detroit Tiger shoes too.
I've gotten a lot of advice from Joey. I remember when I got kicked off Last Comic Standing, I would text Tony Baker all night crying, like, I don't understand. A lot of y'all saved my career.
Aww.
You got
Phillips, advice forever.
Jackie about to kill people.
If you had to name the highlight of your career, what would it be?
AGT. That's the biggest thing I've done so far.
Right.
Got Talent.
Mine just Bring the Funny coming up as the runner-up, which was crazy.
Yeah.
That's my first time on TV in '94. I did BET Comic View, and I won the Robert Harris Award for Most Original Comic of the Year.
I got that too. I have a Robin Harris Award too for new up and coming comic.
That's dope. Robin Harris was my main comic. That's my dude, man. And Red Fox, both of them.
Mine was top 10 comics of the year in Variety magazine.
Nice.
Oh, that's
wow.
Yeah.
Dope.
How long ago was that, Jay?
That was 2008. It was me, Russell Brand, Ralphie May, Brandon T. Jackson. Yeah.
That suck.
John Mulaney.
You're ruining the moment, Tony.
I'm saying the whole list sucked. I would have voted for you too, nigga. Shit.
Well, you're ruining the moment, Tony.
No, but I remember he was in that though. I remember that.
You can't have nothing with y'all.
The nigga that owned the Chinese shop was in that bitch. Wonton was in that bitch. Jay, I remember that shit, Jay. I remember that. I'm like, damn, we coming up. Every time somebody did something
right,
like that,
right. Because it was, it wasn't, when me and Tony was doing, it was always like we celebrated when somebody broke through and got some shit, because it was like so hard to break through and get something. When one of the niggas got on a mainstream something, it was high five. Niggas was like, "What's happening? You got it."
For real.
You know what makes Jay and Joey really special? They never try to smash. They always keep it professional.
Right.
They do not. I don't know if they know that I'm a girl.
I think that's it.
I'm not sure they know that I'm female.
I can't.
They have never flirted. They ain't never suggested.
When you first jumped
they have you smelling your underarms, huh?
They don't even hug too tight. Nothing.
Same. I respect it though.
Real quick before we get up out of here, I want to give a big shout out to a couple people. We got G.R. Dose, Chase Lee, Tamika, Ty Chapman, Earl James.
Earl on there?
He said Earl. Everybody knows Earl.
Hey, Earl.
I ain't seen no
Sims, Renika Smith, More Mob in the house, Ray Robinson, Sandra Jackson, Justin Cooper.
Ray?
Ray
got fucks with Ray.
Sandra and
so
them?
black.
Janine Johnson and Ayana Nareet. Thank you so much for your donations tonight.
I don't know around her. I don't know her, but Ray and Earl, them my nigga. Earl? Nigga, remember when Earl and Ray had came over there with the shit? Man, that was fucked up. And we had a good time.
All right, so we got about 3 minutes before we end up the show. Let's
let Tony talk. He gonna talk anyway, so let him talk.
If y'all got anything y'all want to promote, anything y'all want to tell people about? Tony Baker, you want to go ahead and go first?
Who?
Tony Baker.
That nigga took his
I'll be on Twitch tonight. Tony Baker Comedy Twitch tonight.
Okay.
We doing listening party, me, Tahir, and Josh on Friday.
Okay. Tacarra, go ahead.
I'll be at the Laugh Factory tomorrow. Laugh Factory Hollywood tomorrow if you want to tune into that. Life After Divorce. Podcast next week. I might put it back because there's a lot going on right now.
All right.
And that's it. That's all.
Okay. Cool.
More zooming with the homies, and of course, more zooming with the homies, guys.
Hey, zooming with the homies.
I'm gonna sing you a what's it called? An intro. I'm gonna sing.
Yeah, Pretty Ricky said she's gonna do it too. She's supposed to be on show Monday.
Who's that in the bakery?
Where Pretty Ricky been at, man?
And Kay.
What about you, Jackie Fabulous? Go ahead.
I have a comedy album out right now called Fabulously Naughty on every platform you can buy an album, and I'll be at Off the Hook Comedy Club July 16th to July 19th.
Tony Roberts, you want to go ahead and go next? Spitting all on your computer screen.
Yeah. Hey, do this first.
He's zooming from a typewriter. Ain't no spit on that paper.
Next weekend, y'all, if y'all anywhere near St. Louis, at the Helium Comedy Club, 5 shows, Thursday through Saturday. Y'all come on, check me out.
I need to slide through this.
I'm in the middle of my new documentary. Me and Lance Woods, we doing a documentary on the word motherfucker because don't nobody know where it come from.
Oh.
So we did our research and got plenty of sketches and just look out for that.
When you gonna call me like you said you was gonna call me, Tony?
No, I got an idea for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you this. I'm gonna call you. I got an idea for you, man. But I gotta be in.
Okay, that's fine.
Lance Woods, what you got for the people?
Okay. Every Thursday, so that's tomorrow. We got Black Tea Talk podcast on Facebook Live with BT Kingsley and Mikey Winfield.
That's tomorrow, 11 o'clock, right?
Oh, yeah, Tony will be on it too. So yeah, tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. My first feature film just dropped today on Amazon.
Congrats.
Appreciate it, man. Amazon, Hulu, On Demand, Xbox, all of those platforms with Stone Mothers and people.
What's the name of the movie?
It's called A Clear Shot, based on a true story. And then I got my special, my 1 hour comedy special is done. I'm just trying to find a house for it. So we are
dope.
To try to
Congrats.
get it on some platforms. So
Tell them how your barber died. That's why your hair looks like that. Rest in peace.
Look out for me and Tacarra on Kevin Hart's Won't He Do It tour.
And look out for me in All the Way Black on the BET Plus.
Oh, nice.
Or Black in the I don't know. Black in the it's called Black in the Day, hosted by Chris Spencer. BET Plus starts airing tomorrow.
Nice.
That's dope.
Congrats.
Joey Will.
What's on the Come on, Joey?
I'm gonna be tomorrow trying to get Tony to stop squinting so much. So that's gonna be what I'm gonna be concentrating on for the next like 2 or 3 days.
I'm with you, Joey. I'm with you.
That's gonna take a while, you know. And that's about it. Oh yeah, tomorrow, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Sirius XM channel 96. Straight from the heart.
Okay. All right.
Tony think he's sexy. That's
yeah. All right. Well, I'm on on the radio on from 2 to 6 on the D.L. Hughley show across wherever it is in the black cities.
You sound like you got a gun in your back.
I do. I do have a gun in my back.
Nervous as shit.
And,
just smoke the blunt, Tony. Leave me alone.
Joey Wells, I need a job.
And also we are producing the TV show and we're doing segments on the show and D.L. Hughley show and Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta. If you're in Atlanta, come on down there, huh? Uptown Father's Day weekend. Yep. Nice. And Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta. So if you're around, come to that.
I might come to Helium with Tony.
Yeah. What's that, Lance?
Lance got some keys like somebody over his house.
That's Uptown Comedy Corner. That's what y'all said they did.
Okay.
You know what? On my and I started my podcast, man. I'm on episode 3. I don't know what's taking iTunes and all them so long to upload it. I'm waiting to upload it to my YouTube page. Minded the Quiet Dude. That's back up and popping. So check that out. And on my YouTube page, you jingling your keys. I did a thing a long time ago when I did a show at Uptown. I went down and I filmed like the Uptown experience. So it's for me going down there. Somebody got booed. I got the culture. I interviewed some of the people on there. It's Carlos Miller.
When Carlos Belay had no hair back when he was young face.
That's
Carlos opening up for me. He was opening for me for the weekend. It was Carlos and Lav Love. And so it's you get an experience of the Atlanta comics of that era. So go check that out if you want to see. We talked about it, so it'd be dope to go see it.
What's it called, Jay?
It's on my page. It's on my YouTube page. It's on my YouTube page. It's something simple like ATL Shawty or some shit like that.
I like the title, the mind of a quiet man. The quiet
Mind of the quiet dude. Mind of the quiet dude.
That's you,
yeah,
dude. That's you for real.
Yeah, that is.
You don't have a website, Jay?
Yeah, Jay Phillips Live.
Oh, all that stuff should be on your site, so we can just go to your site to find everything.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, you tried it, Jackie. Shut up.
I was trying to help out of love.
You know, I got my internet person is all over it. We good.
Okay.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Tiffany Pratt. She hit me up with a donation even before the show started. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go on sleep tonight, but I want to help out." So shout out to her as well.
Thank you, girl.
People saying to hear you should get Carlos on here. Y'all don't think I know that? I be trying to reach out to people. Niggas is busy, even though we in quarantine. Niggas is still busy.
So y'all don't think I know that?
You should get Kevin Hart on here. Yeah, because it's that easy, nigga. I know.
I was impressed. You told me last time it was hard for you to get the vets, and then I saw this flyer. I'm like, you got every vet that's popular. Good job.
Eddie Murphy.
Let me tell you something.
Eddie Murphy not busy. Can you get Eddie Murphy?
Go ahead to here,
bro. This is the thing. So Tony Roberts came from Lance. Joy just came from me just like shooting a shot in the dark, and I think you connected me with Jay. I mean, me and Jay already had we were friends.
Yeah, I reached out to you. I was like, hey, I like what you're doing. What's happening?
Yeah, there it is, right there. So like,
Jay came from Ross for Less,
and nobody asked for Tony Baker, so it all makes sense.
I know nobody asked for that nigga at all.
Nobody asked for Tony.
Tony left the Zoom for 15 minutes so he can shave and change his outfit.
Yo, my internet just like, fuck you, I ain't doing this.
Ain't got nothing to do with your outfit, nigga. You changed.
You better fix your glasses.
And Tony Baker's Wi-Fi is raining.
Oh my God, it's worse.
Tony got more followers than all of us, but he got no Wi-Fi connection.
Well, listen, man, that's been another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man.
Wait. I want to sing a song.
I'm out. Fuck that.
No,
I'm out.
I'm kidding.
I just
What song? I want to sing a song. We can sing a song.
All right.
What's going on?
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Shout out to my guests, Jay Phillips, Joey Wells, Lance Woods, Tacarra Williams, Jackie Fabulous, Mr. Tony Baker, and Mr. Tony Roberts. Jay, here's the thing. Joey Wells says, hey, I'm going to be on for 15 minutes, man. I'm not doing the whole 2 hours. That nigga got on here and had a good time and didn't want to go to bed and kept his ass on here the whole time.
Joey tried to pretend that he don't talk a lot and he know he's a chatterbox like all the rest of us.
That's why I said 15 minutes so I can go to work and do some shit, and now it's too late. That's Jay, where you get your shirt from?
The internet.
I was gonna be. I know it's a nigga got one over there off of Slauson and Crenshaw. That's right.
Nah, man. I'm that nigga with the internet work where all that shit that you see on Facebook that pop up.
You buy all of it.
Nigga, that should be on my porch, bro. 7 weeks later, it take forever. Nigga, there be unsolved Black Lives Matter by the time I got the shit I ordered today.
When you order stuff off of the internet, by the time you get it, you're like, "What's this?"
No, I'm going right off of Slauson and Crenshaw. Them niggas got every T-shirt you need.
Everyone made, they got it.
Right, and they come with coronavirus right on it.
I mean, yeah, you got to take that with it, nigga. But come on now, you can't beat $9 for a shirt.
Well, listen, guys, before y'all get out of here, man, I just want to tell you, if you got nothing to do, go over to my brother BT Kingsley page. He has an after party. It is absolutely amazing. It's DJ Vincent Dracula Jones, all slow music, all baby making music. It's a great time. People buy you drinks. It's a fun time, man. So go over to Instagram, check out BT Kingsley's nightclub. It's a lot of fun. Tell them I sent you. We're gonna raid that shit. When we get in there, the whole Moore mob, we're gonna throw the whiskey glasses all through that bitch.
In the bed, club.
Yeah. And the headboard gang, they in the HBG is in the bitch
building. In here right now, the headboard gang.
Yeah, they've been throwing it up the whole time though.
I know. I see.
So we're gonna get up out of here, man. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you tomorrow night. We got one more episode Zooming with the homies for this week. And then, we'll be up out of here. So talk to y'all later. Peace, guys.
Y'all,
Good seeing y'all, man.
All right,
Yeah.